Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And I tell you, I really think we're on for something great. I'm just going to go straight to the chat, guys. We had a little fuse go, so we got the fuse fixed. We're back on. Everything's good. But man, oh man, look at the table. Are you looking at the table? Are you looking at the table? Yeah, I tell you, I was watching it all morning. I'm like, please hold on, please hold on, please hold on. And they did. I'm going to bring up a screen here, guys. But so I got to say, Kent Gulliford, good morning to you, my friend. Up the town, yes, come on the boys. This day is crazy. I hope that Leighton Orient would do it, but how they have, yes, now they have. Digging this, up to you, fella. Oh, yeah, I feel today will be a great day. Let's go, Wrexham. Alan Morris, good morning, Alan Morris. How are you doing, sir? How you doing? EMYR and Stephen Morris are watching. Boom. Love it, mate. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely gorgeous down there right now. A Floridian. Beautiful. All the best, Wrexham. Beautiful. Alan Morris from St. Petersburg, Florida. Good morning to you, mate. Good morning to you. Pickle kisser, my man, T.O. Yes, LFG, let's do it. I can't say that, but freaking go. Yeah, let's do that. Phelpsy, Paul Phelps. How you doing, Paul? Big up to you, my friend. Here for it. Yes, we are. But I tell you, mate, I'm beside myself. I mean, the scores have come in. Can you look at that table and see that Birmingham obviously are winning the title? Yeah, obviously. Not going to change there. Wrexham in second. A match in hand over both Stockport in third. Yeah, Stockport are in third. Wycombe have gone to fourth. They've lost again, like I said, they bloody would. And now we get the chance to pounce for glory. 8 games to glory. Remember, we're 3-3 right now. 3 wins, 3 draws. It's been a little bit nail-bitey time. Look at them. Look at them. They're all there. They're all still there. I hope yours are too. But it's been nail-biting time, yeah? But I'm looking for 5-3 to the end of the season. You saw my picks maybe 8 games ago when I released it. And I know that DD Scott 6629, you were 4-2-2, so you're looking for a couple of losses. Not today. You bring a loss today, I'm going to have to hand out the red card to you, my son. Absolutely. But I tell you, I'm going to bring up a screen. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute, because I want to bring this screen up. And like I say, today is going better than you probably thought it could do. It really is. But I'm going to bring up this one, because if you haven't heard about the scores on the doors earlier today, full times today, yeah? Get a load of these. Bristol 0, Reading 2, as expected. Leighton 1, Wycombe 0, as predicted. Barnsley 1, Shrewsbury 2. Shrewsbury get a win. How about that? Exeter 3, Huddersfield 1. We're 20 minutes away from the games, guys, but I tell you, we are so in for something good today. I tell you, if you can't feel it, you got to be seeing it, right? You got to see it on the board, no? And I tell you, in for something good today. I tell you, if you can't feel it, you got to be seeing it, right? You got to see it on the board, no? And I tell you, there's plenty of international fans in Wrexham today. I can guarantee you that. There's plenty of international fans going to be in Wrexham watching the match today. Another great score today. Stockport County keeping themselves in the hunt. Yeah, remember, they're only 2 points behind Wrexham. A Wrexham loss today. Stockport, Wycombe, Wrexham, and Charlton would be separated by 2 points. But everybody was so close together that anybody could pin number 2 in the final day of the season. We have got to make it happen today. We have got to win this match. And against Charlton, it's not going to be easy. But Stockport 3-2 today winners. They move into third from fourth. I tell you what, great season. Dave Challoner and the team, fantastic season. You have to hand it to them. So if they've had a fantastic season, what kind of season have we had? Oregon in the house digging this. Way up, brother. Remember, tell me where you're from. Pickle Kisser, Toronto. Yes. Galaxy, yes, the heartbeat of the galaxy, Toronto. Yes, Paul Phelps here for it too. Yes, Hoxie Pusio. Good morning, Sonora, Mexico, Sonora. Buenos dias. I love Mexico. I tell you, I love Mexico. I could have the whole Mexican nation on this channel, and I would be like a happy guy in heaven. I tell you, I would. I'd be like talking to Dios. I would be talking to God, be happy in Mexico. Go down there quite a bit. I go east and west in Mexico, but I love going to Mexico. I do. Anyway, more scores on the doors. Guys, I am absolutely bloody pumped. Pumped. I know you're pumped. I'm pumped. Crawley 3-0. Another relegation battle going well over Northampton. That's not good for Northampton. Wigan 1, Blackpool 1. Yeah, after last week's disappointment, Stevie Bruce's team get a point away at Wigan. That's not easy because that's all we got recently, yeah? Another reason why that wasn't a bad draw. Burton 2, Cambridge 1. Well, that's great for Burton. That is absolutely fantastic over Burton. Seeing how everybody else is doing well at the bottom today, it's only apt that Burton do well as well. Peterborough 1-1 with Bolton, and obviously Wrexham coming up soon. And tomorrow, the champions take on Mansfield at St Andrews. That's the Blue Stadium. And Stevenage take on Rotherham. So there you go. There's the scores on the doors. But I'm going to go to the table one more time because I'm having a dream come true here. And I do. I have a dream come true. Oh, yeah, one more time. Oxipusio, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? And I'm looking at the table, guys, and you're dreaming about this table now, but I'm looking at this table. And I literally, the sun is shining outside my villa, okay? When the sun shines outside this place, I'm in for a good day. Tea time. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you about the weather. Oh, that is a lovely cup of tea. That is a, well, it's a tankard actually, but the cup of tea, that is a red rose. Yeah, I do Tetley and a few of the others, but I prefer red rose. I really do. Red rose is for me. That's what I like. But on about the weather, the sun is absolutely beating down outside my place. The fields, the grass, the trees, everything's getting warmed by the sun. It's a beautiful scene, just like at Wrexham right now as the guys are out there. But here's the deal. All through my life, on a big game, when it's important for me, okay, if it has absolutely gunned it down like cats and dogs and rained like you know what, like it does in the UK, and it's done that in Canada quite a few times to me. I had a basement flooded. Literally, it rained that hard. The water came down the hill so fast, it flooded a basement that was sealed. It flooded my basement on the day of a big match. A few other occasions, it's absolutely hammered down with rain on a big occasion for an important match. But here's the deal. Today, the sun is shining. Now, on those pissy days when the rain was coming down like you know what, every time we would lose the match. Every time. I wouldn't be happy. I mean, I wouldn't throw the teddies to the corner, obviously, but I wasn't happy. But with the sun shining outside today, when you look at the scores that have come through already, you have to imagine that the stars are aligning. And will we ever get a better chance? Now, what's the weather doing down there in Florida, my Floridian brother? What's your weather doing? Because I guarantee it's got to be nice and warm, yeah? So check your weather just to know that what's happening globally. But if your weather's good, okay, and your day's going really good, okay, and you've had these scores come in and you see the table as it's looking right now, then you must think we're on for something good. Not jinxing anything, not saying anything at all, but I'm just saying things are looking good. Things are looking really good. Let me get onto another screen here, guys. I'm just going to bring up the guys one more time. And the IAP is it's doing its thing. The IAP is like a snail. Sometimes it's bang on, and sometimes it's a snail. Bang on means like on the money. But yeah, I'm looking at the scenes right now. Absolutely gorgeous scenes. Kiras is looking fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Croeso. Everybody, welcome. Croeso. Welcome. Willkommen. Bienvenidos to the big match. Yes, the big match. I tell you, we saw this game weeks and weeks and weeks ago, yeah, in the 8 games to glory. And this was one of my 3 toughies, yeah. As I said earlier, Cambridge was one of the toughies on the road as well, yeah. I tell you. And also the last game was the toughie. So those were my 3 tough games in the 8 games to glory. I gave you Cambridge as a tough one. And obviously Charlton and obviously Blackpool. So there you go. 3 big tough teams. Now, going forward, I need 2 wins to make it 5-3. How was yours? How was yours done? How did you see this going? Did you get it all on the money? Did you see it coming through as is? Because I kind of like I got it pretty close with all the teams. In fact, the one team that's failing the worst, thankfully, Wycombe. No disrespect to Wycombe fans and no disrespect to Wycombe, but you know what? This is football. Football. And I mean, you got to win. You play to win. You don't play to lose. You don't play to come second. You play to win the championship. Now, the championship in this league was obviously second spot. No doubt about it, because obviously there's nobody catching Birmingham, right? But I got to say, moving into this game, we will never get a better chance. Never. Never. And whatever you're doing out there to get yourself primed up for this game, I mean, some of you might actually be you might actually be having a night game, but you're looking at a day game. I love watching football at night. I love it. Anywhere around the world, if you can watch football at night and have a nice big super meal, couple of drinks before you go, yeah, and then you get there, or a couple of whatever's you need to do to make your day, a couple of Pepsis or a couple of cigarettes, whatever you're doing. But whatever you're doing, get yourself primed just for a night game. I love night games. Day games, I love them too. I love them. I love football anytime. But of a nighttime, if I can get a nighttime football match, that's where it's at. That's entertainment, isn't it? You could watch a hockey match, and that could be nighttime too. Football, you watch it nighttime too, yeah? Cricket, obviously during the day. Baseball, nighttime, yeah? You hear my point? You got to have them nighttime feels because it really brings the whole thing up. If this was a nighttime spectacle, let's say they were picking up the kickoff at, say, 7 o'clock, it just adds more to it. When the lights go up and they're shining down on the hallowed turf, and everybody's there for one reason, to watch that ball and what happens around it. Well, what happens around this ball today is going to be very instrumental to where we end up in a couple of hours' time. And I tell you, it's not going to take long. We're like 12 minutes from kickoff. I came in a little early because I wanted to enjoy this one better. And I'm glad I did kick it off earlier as well, because just saying it as it is, you get more out of your day. Now, I'm going to take a look at some of the other things that I was going through. I've got some paperwork for you, and I've got some stats to give you too as we get off. But remember from the pregame, excuse me. Well, as you gather, I am a little bit of an Elvis fan, obviously, because some of the innuendos I gave you, like TCB, taking care of business, yeah. And obviously, It's Now or Never, another great song. Two cliches. But it happens to be very, very important for us today that we get it done, taking care of business. Everywhere we go, like the song says, everywhere we go. I tell you, I hope you, if you're a relatively new fan, and I know that if you're an older fan, I don't have to push this to you, but if you're a newer fan, I hope you're really feeling the special feeling around Wrexham. And I'm not talking about Rob and Ryan. If you're a newer fan, I hope you're really feeling the special feeling around Wrexham. And I'm not talking about Rob and Ryan. And I'm not talking about Welcome to Wrexham. Those are really special parts of it now. But Wrexham itself, I got to tell you, before the fame and before all the glam, it was a very quiet place, a very proud place, and a very historical place. But it wasn't rambunctious like now. But on a Saturday afternoon for a football match, it got a little bit excitable. And that's one of the things, the characteristics that's traveled with me all my life about Wrexham, is that I know Wrexham in Northern Wales from when I was a kid. And it was a very lovely place, still is a lovely place. And I've even talked to people recently this week in Wrexham. And the feeling that you have when you talk to someone from there, and the feeling that people have got when they've come back from a visit to Wrexham, is that they're in with some absolutely special community where the people are really, put it this way, their feet are on the floor. They're as normal as the day is long, but they will greet you and give you more than their shirt off their backs to make you welcome. But don't ever annoy them. Don't ever annoy them. But honestly, you'll be in a part of the world where you'll be greeted and you'll be met by absolute respect and a common love for mankind, is what I would say. It's a very special place. I'd say if you ever get the chance to go there, go there. I was talking online the other day to a man who was traveling from Yorkshire, and he went to Llandudno. Llandudno is right on the coast, Northern Wales. That's a place I know like that. Llandudno. So you know a little bit more about me. Now, get into this game. The build-up, I think we've had a great build-up for this game. And I don't see that anybody can reach this stage not prepared. Just think of what the guys have gone through all season long, yeah? People pointing fingers at this, people pointing fingers at that. No Super Paul Mullin coming in. I mean, win this game. Why not put Super Paul Mullin out at Lincoln, hey? Just a thought. But the build-up for this game has been supremo. It really has. Worldwide, people are into this, yeah? Do you know that, I'll be honest with you, I have no interest in the Premier League at all. The English Premier League, I respect it. They're great players. But I have no respect for it because I don't enjoy it. League One, League Two, National League, that was schoolboy heaven for this kid. Absolutely. And if you're an elder generation, you probably had a fantastic time in the National League because of its normality. It's football first. It's not smoke and mirrors and, makeup and pundits like Neville and Carragher who basically are just screaming skulls for me. I don't think they talk the game. I think they just talk pantomime. So when you get down to it, when you really get down to it, League One, League Two, the National League, the way we've come, even the pre-seasons when we're like in America, or remember down in Melbourne this summer, yeah? But even when we're on the road, it just is normality, and it's just the best thing you can watch. Right, IP has just disappeared, so I've got the full screen coming back up now. I tell you, they've worked on the field really nicely. Field looks great. They're watering it heavily. I tell you, I think the ball's going to skip. And the last game at home, I don't think the field was as wet as people thought it was. Yes, we had the rain coming down, but there's great drainage on the field, remember? So it can only get a certain amount of rain on it. But it's never going to get waterlogged unless we have absolute typhoon weather. Yeah, I mean, if we get that, then yeah, it will. It will. But boy, oh boy, if you're just coming in, you might be joining us right now. But if you're just coming in, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Get ready for your biggest bloody game with Wrexham that you've had all season, because this one is going to be dynamite, absolute dynamite. And if you want to know the scores on doors from today, if you haven't had them, get ready for a heart attack, because I'm going to give it to you straight. Bristol 0, Reading 2, Leighton 1-0 over Wycombe. There it is, Leighton 1-0 over Wycombe. They lost again. If you didn't see the pregame, go back and watch it. But Leighton 1, Wycombe 0. They did us a favour. Absolutely fantastic. Stockport win as well. They go into third, and Wycombe are into fourth. And Mikey Dodds pretty much is not a happy guy, right? 2 losses back-to-back Wycombe. We told you they were going to drop points. They did. And I told you last show they would as well. They did. Now, we got to pick up the win. If you're thinking about a win today, what's your scoreline? What's your scoreline? Really? Are you worried? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? You should be. It's a big game. It could go anyway. We've had Charlton fans join us in the chat, and that was before this chat. Respectful. Big up to Charlton fans. The Charlton fans, the Addicts fans that got in here on the pregame and said what they did, and also emailed me, yeah, because I dropped the email. Email is FIFA S-Cup. FIFA S-Cup at gmail.com. Hit me up anytime. But the Charlton fans were totally respectful. So big up to the Charlton fans. They're going to be loud and proud at the Stoke Carras, yeah? So we got to get on top of that. I see a load of camera flashes in the crowd, so people are just living this up today. I'm looking right in to the church. I'm looking at the Holy Grail, the grass, and I'm getting ready for another 90 minutes of nut job football, because this is what it does for me. I hope it does for you. Like I say, Premier League, you can keep it. Championship, I'm into it. Do you know this? I'll say this. We're in a tough league right now. My own personal thought on the Championship, the EFL Championship, is that it is probably the best English league in England. And you're probably saying, what about the Premier League? I said the best English league, didn't I? English league. English and Welsh, correct me. Sorry, well done. English and Welsh, well done in the stands. But English and Welsh clubs, the best league that they can play in is a Championship, because the Premiership is all about dollars, yeah? Yen, Deutschmark, lots of dinero, yeah? It's about money. And if you haven't got the big money, you're going straight back down. Look how many League One clubs used to be in the Premier League, yeah? So it also adds into, don't jump up too soon if you haven't got the cash. Wrexham, it's a different story. I think people are jumping up to this club. I think you're going to be surprised who jumps up to the club coming up soon, because it's attracting big world attention. It's attracting big world sponsors, industrial sponsors. Who wouldn't want to put their money into Wrexham right now? Really, ask yourself that question. You're looking at the K-Rats right now. Who would not want to put money into that? Especially now, all the games are gone. We're prime time pretty much. Everybody's looking at us. Look at us. Look at us. Again, if you was a sponsor this year, that's where you want to put your money. Absolutely. Absolutely. The ground can still be done, yeah? They're going to be building the cop out. You can still make more developments on this stadium. You got corners to fill, all sorts of things, yeah? Double tiers. This ground can change. Okay, I'm looking at the scenes right now. Jimmy Mack is in front of the boys, looks very poised, very serious. This is coming alive now. Oh, I'm looking at the boys, and I tell you what. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Charlton, they're looking poised, serious. I'm looking right in the tunnel. I hope you are too, because I am bobbing for this now. Let's get into this. Jay Rodriguez is in the lineup, as you know. I tell you. Boys are coming out. This is going to be big. Got to keep it together. Got the highlights for you right now. Big starting 11, same as usual. I don't see any change. Okonkwo in net. Cleworth, Danny Scar, Lewis Brunt. Lewis has played big. Longman, Dobson, James, Rathbone, McLean. So Ryan is on the bench. Ryan Barnett. Good news. Backup. Rodriguez and Smith. And in for Charlton, as you would expect, in net, Mannion. Very safe. Edwards, Gillespie. Gillespie's dangerous. Also, in front of net, can get a goal or two. Low, you got to say Jones, Ramsey, Coventry, the own goal from last game. Will Coventry score another own goal? Yes, please. Also, Doherty. And you got Campbell, Anderson, Watson, and Godden. I tell you what, handy forward line. Godden, 18 goals this season, top scorer of the league. I tell you, Campbell can get it done. And talking to the Charlton fans, they were saying, watch out for Tyrese Campbell. He could be dangerous, yeah? Let's see what happens. I mean, 43 games so far this season, 7 goals. You never know. But I'm just going to go back to the big screen, get the scores on the doors, and get on to the boys on the field. But I tell you, I'm in for this. If you're not in for this, you'll never be in for it. And I'm not nervous. I am not nervous. I'm not arrogant. I'm not overconfident. I'm not complacent. We know what we're going up against. Yeah, we know what we're going up against. 5th place Charlton. And a loss here today for Charlton. What does that do for the world? It gives you the earthquake that I was talking about on the pregame. I really feel there's an earthquake coming. The first earthquake, yeah, was Wycombe losing to Orient. What a beautiful thing. The next earthquake is going to be this match. And should it go to plan, I tell you, it could be big. Ollie Rathbone there looking poised. I tell you, they're looking focused, guys. They're looking serious. Their heads are high. They're poised. They've got this look of, I'm not looking in the camera. I'm walking around. I'm focused. I've got a job to do. I'm very serious. I don't want your camera in my face. Get your camera out of my face. That's the kind of attitude they've got. They're focused. Let's see. But it is coming alive right now. I tell you, guys, I'm going to expand the screen even bigger. I want more visual, more eyes on the grass. I see 2 teams that are so focused. There's not anything they can do to stop their nerves. If you get nervous in the first couple of minutes, it's going to show. Everybody is poised. You can see the nerves. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, 45 matches. We've waited for this moment. We are here. Nathan Jones, poised, very respectful man, shaking hands with the officials. He looks focused and serious. Charlton look like they've come to do a number. I've been told by the Charlton fans, we better watch out. Charlton's going to storm the net. And when they get one, they're not going to stop. That's what they're saying. Wrexham fans, what are you saying? What's going to happen? Have you all gone quiet out there? Are you nervous? Drop anything you want. Anything you like. I'm going to just say, let it roll. And see where it all stops. Good morning, Scotty. All very good start of the day. Let's go. Bringing it up. It is live and we are on the main. I tell you. Something's not working on the chat right now. It doesn't seem to be flowing good enough. And I'm not going to refresh it, not at this stage. We are on the game. You've got me. Everything's good. Mic is on. And we are moving into a defensive shell right now. Charlton's got the ball. And I tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But keep your nerve. Enjoy it. The grass looks great. Full stadium. Not a ticket to be had. There are lots and lots and lots of people looking for tickets before the games. Couldn't get a ticket for love or money. That's the truth. You couldn't get a ticket for love or money. Ball into the box now. Dangerously, Jamie Mack on the edge of the box. Boots long. Gets it to freedom, gets it to safety. Sammy Smith running in. Hack down the line. Just a throw in. No, it's kept in. Well done, Jimmy Mack. He should have let it go, though, but keeps it alive. Well done there. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Great tackle into. And I tell you, who's this man? Who's this man? Jay Rodriguez. Wow, getting a big rapturous from the crowd. Super tackle, super delivery. Looks like he's alive today. Looks like he's focused. Yes, the crowd is absolutely pumping, man. Absolutely pumping. They're right behind the guys. Let's keep that going. Great scenes, great scenes. I tell you what, there will be no house with anybody in it in and around Wrexham apart from your granddad and your grandma that can't make it to the game. Everybody's going to be here today. Like I said, you couldn't get a ticket. And it's such an important match. Referee now keeps it alive. I tell you what, the referee's going to be good for this game. Ben Toner, big referee, big referee. He's done 14 games League One, and about 14 games in the Championship too. He's handled some big clubs this game. So we've got a top referee. He won't take any bullshit, and he won't let the time waste game. So we've got a top referee. He won't take any bullshit, and he won't let the time wasting continue. He's going to keep control of this game. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, now we got the chat going again. Sorry about that, guys. All your lovely messages coming in. Yes, we got the chat. There was a little bit of a technical error. Wouldn't know why. But yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. Right, now I can get my game going. Whew. Technical error, hey? And did I panic? Not really. Louis Brunt. I like Louis Brunt. I hope you do too. He does it for me. He does it for you. He's doing it for Wrexham. Remember, we got to take care of business. Charlton now, coming up with the throw-in. Remember, they got top forwards up top. Yeah, Godham Campbell can get it done. We've got to be very careful. Give him no space at all. And Anderson with the dreadlocks. Watch about him too, yeah? Deadly. You got to keep him covered. Referee's having a word. Told you? Didn't I tell you about the referee? Great referee. He's taking no BS. He's going to comply with the rules, but politely tell you what to do. He's not going to make a big song and a dance. You've seen a few referees this season. They're important. He makes it crisp. He's in there nice and quiet. He backs away, lets you know. Carry on, fellas. Here we go. Throwing, coming in now. Charlton, just on the edge of the box. Into the box, deep, dangerous. Call down. But yeah, Anderson can be dangerous. There he is with the dreads. Keep your eye on him. We better. Arthur now taking his time. Nice and calm in front of the net. Right, so Grim plays. It's coming home. Coming home. Will it ever come home for England, do you think? They've been trying for years. Rodriguez now trying to get the header in. Doesn't get it, but wins it down the line. And gets it back from Jimmy Mack down the line. Jimmy Mack now battling. That's a great challenge by Jimmy Mack. Backs into him, wins the throw-in. Jones not taking any risks, but Charlton win the throw. No space available. Look at everybody. Everybody's got a dancing partner. Everybody's marking somebody. You don't always see that in every game this season, but the marking is really tight. Yeah, look at them, dancing partners. Everybody's got a dancing partner. Boom. Everybody's got a man to play with. So look for someone to make a mistake. That's how the goal gets scored. Down the line now. Anderson on the ball. Looks to take him on. Cuts inside. Nice little pass. Give and go. Doesn't get it. Well intercepted by Cleworth. Great play. Maxi Cleworth again. Who's your player of the season? Who's your player of the season? Come the end of this game, I'm collecting your player of the season and the next show as well, player of the season. I want to know your player of the season. Wrexham now. Should have gone forward. James McLean now on the left side. Ollie Rathbone channeling back to Louis Brunt. Louis Brunt, lovely play. Cycling the ball. Scar now. Back over to Cleworth. Maxi Cleworth now into Longman. Longman holds. Cuts inside as he should do. He's been pressured. Nice ball. Comes aside, well played by Scar. One timer over to Louis Brunt. Intelligent play. Wrexham now in, halfway in. Nice little chip ball, brilliantly for Sam Smith. He gets there, holds it in the box, plays it off. Well played, Sammy Smith. That's what we're talking about, the hold-up play. Jimmy Mack now looking to get the cross in. Cannons off the defender. Goes for the throw. Ali Rathbone keeping it alive. Jimmy Mack nice and calm. The one thing Wrexham have is players that have got experience. If you're experienced with getting big games over the line, it does help. Not every one of the players today is experienced at getting it over the line, but the nucleus are. And that will help in this game as well. But right now, 5 minutes in, the scenes are set. The signs are that we have a top match in place. Grim plays, it's coming home. You betcha, matey. D. Scott, it's only right that Wrexham win to take the auto and not back in. Absolutely. Absolutely. Got to take the auto promotion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Rosal 91, we need a win today so we can say goodbye to Mullin and Palmer in the last game. Absolutely. We've been talking about that a few times offline and online. A win today sets it up for Paul Mullin and Ollie Palmer to get a real good send-off from the fans. And Paul Mullin needs to be an ambassador for the club. Ryan Reynolds, telling you, you need to put him as an ambassador. Rob McElhenney, I'm telling you, Paul Mullin, ambassador. Everybody knows him. Use him. And you can keep him on the same wages. He'd be okay with that. So there you go. Alan Morris, 92 in Santa Fe, Florida. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello to you, Alan. Now that we got it all working, Arthur Okonkwo going with the goal kick, sorry. Alan Morris, Wrexham is a winner. Result 91. Let's have a look. Jake Roberts, hello to you, mate. To pronounce the LL in Welsh, hiss like a snake. Chlan, yes, chlan. But with your tongue on the roof of your mouth. There it is. Chlan. There we go. Love it, Jake. Love it, Jake. Love it. Grim plays, Jake Roberts. And don't forget what Rowan Atkinson said. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Phil J. Westham, I'm in Brinteg. Well done. A village 2 miles up the road from the Keiras in Wrexham. Good morning, Eric F. Good morning to you. Back to the game. I'll get to a few more chat in a minute. But I tell you, it's going to be a super day. Louis on the ball. Wrexham going forward now. Getting the possession game going forward. I like what I see with Wrexham now, all so far. It's very, very comfortable on the ball, and that's the way we got to be. We got to be happy on the ball, play it around, own it, happy, be happy. Lovely through ball. That's offside probably. Keeps it alive. Unbelievable. Stays on side. Well done, Jay Rodriguez. The man is alive. Cross coming in. Come on, get on the end of it. Edge of the box. Bring it left. Bring it left. Bring it left. Come on, son. Bring it left. Cut inside. There you go. Go left. Well done. Jimmy Mack gets the ball. Crossing in. Bit of a back post jobby. Longman well headed in. I tell you what, the pressure that we're putting on the ball in and around the box is very, very, very nice to see. Wrexham are finding their feet in the game very well. But don't be fooled. It takes a split second for Charlton to make that break and be on the ball and get a breakaway goal. So far, 8 minutes in. We're looking good. We're looking good. Calamity Jana. Grim plays. You had a good chance started up there. McLean ready for war. Yes, yes. Nice. Nice one. Nice one. Edwards with the throw now. He's been spoken to by the linesman for stealing territory, and rightfully so. Get back to where you belong. Maria McConnell said that Cardiff have dropped. Oh, no. Top sadness. We were looking for 3 Welsh clubs in the division next year. It's not going to happen. Unlucky. But you know what? Cardiff has had a tough season. Talking with Cardiff fans recently, and lovely people. But yeah, it's sad to say their team's gone down. I really didn't want that to happen. Really didn't want that to happen. Not for selfish reasons, not at all. But hey, that's Welsh football. Another club has gone. Charlton going long now in Wrexham territory on the edge of the box. Cross comes in. Great cross. Well cleared. Again, top defending by Wrexham. Doing the simple things well. Keep doing the simple things well. Danny Scarr replacing O'Connor, obviously. But Wrexham doing the simple things very well. And Ian O'Connell obviously is on the bench, as you know, but just checking things as we go through. But so far, so good. Everybody's looking happy. And I've got to tell you, 10 minutes coming up. Nothing doing. 1 goal is all we need. Come on, Arthur, get onto that one. Well done, Arthur. Well done, Arthur. All we need is 1 goal. Jeepers creepers, that was a bad kick. Yeah, you're getting called for that, Sammy. Little bit of a foul there. Professional foul, but you know what? It is what it is. J Plod starting again. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And he's been running all over the place. Calamity Jana, I'm watching live too. Steve, massive today. That's Steve. Hello to Steve. Massive today, Steve. Let's hope we carry on from Blackpool. Yes, come on the town. Kent Gulliford. Nice camera action. Where's Kent gone again? Hello. There you go. Back in Alberta, wearing my member's scarf and coffee in hand. Come on, the boys. Way to go, Kent. I tell you, lots more to go through. Sam battling for the ball, doing very well. You know what? He gives you the body. And I tell you what, that is a brilliant, brilliant piece of forward striker action. And I mean, really, he's playing for the ball, referee. But hey, Ben Tozer, the referee, I tell you, not a bad referee. But have another look. It is a foul. You know, it is a foul, but you got to let the guys battle. Nothing in it. No problem. Give the free kick away. But that's what you want to see, a lot of battling. And I tell you what, you're going to see a lot of this. As I said earlier, everybody's got a dancing partner. No one's got any space. That's why this is going to be a tough game. That's why the 0-0 that I said could happen, you probably could see it happen at this rate, a 1-1-2. But if it goes to 1-1, then you're expecting the 2-1, aren't you? Really, ask yourself. You don't want the 1-1. You want the 1-0 or the 2-1. But Wrexham on the ball, very comfortable. Arthur Okonkwo, straight over. No messing around to Louis Brunt. Loads of time on the ball. Has a look around. Passes off. Give and go. And Ollie Rathbone looking for a partner there to play off to, but no one was appearing. And Ollie's perplexed look on screen, if you caught that, was quite funny, actually. He's a good-looking little kid, but when he makes a face, he does make a strange face, doesn't he? Eh? Yeah, ball down the line. Wrexham now, moving forward. Sammy Smith taps off. Jay Rodriguez makes sure nothing gets past. Jay's literally playing up today. I think he's a bit heavy in the legs, but he's playing up. You can see a real effort from Jay today. It's nice to see. The energy levels are there, and he's playing up. Anderson taps off. Charlton now moving on the right side, coming right side, looking to get the cross in. Does get the cross in. Dangerous cross. Headed to the far side. Longman heads it out. Sammy Smith all the way in the defending zone. Heads it out. Doesn't get the foul, but Jay Rodriguez goes forward, and he's breaking through, but look, he's got no speed. No speed at all. Just look at that. He had the feet, but he has no speed, unfortunately. If that was, say, Ryan Longman, he's scooting through on net. Signs are there. Individual mistakes. Longman now on the ball. One-on-one, and he gets the win. Gets the throw-in. Jay is panting. He's working hard. But look here. Gets the ball, chest down, beats one man, does brilliantly. What he should have done was look across the way and give it off to Longman on the right side. Longman was in open space. Nobody on him. But again, Jay Rodriguez, doing well today. Doing very well. Like what I see. I'm going to catch right up with you quickly. And I'm going to say, Diddy Scott, it would have been nice for the Derby days with Cardiff fans, Swansea. Phil John, wish I could watch it. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And Andy Solo, how you doing, my friend? That crowd is loud. Yes, wish you could be in the stadium. And Divine Retribution digging this. Everybody else in the house. Phil John as well. I'm telling you, going to go back to the screen. But long way to go. Long way to go. And a local pundit apparently is in the local area to Wrexham as well. Tea time. Wrexham now, going forward. That's what you need. The general on the ball, Matty James, slowing it down, getting the composure, owning the ball, owning time, owning the clock, ball through. Smithy on his way to goal. Is he onside? It looks good. And I tell you, referee's giving a corner. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Half foul, no foul, but he should have put that away. I know you're on the edge of your seat there, guys, but that should have been in the back of the net. Great ball through. It looks like he's onside, absolutely. Linesman's made a great call. Sammy doesn't have the ball bounce kindly for him. I tell you what, have a look at this again. He's kicked once. That's definitely a penalty. What is not given there? No ball contact there at all. No ball contact there at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. But I would say that looks like a penalty to me. Corner coming in. Let's see what we get through. On the edge of the box, Ollie Rathbone takes a blistering shot. Oh, get in there. Get in there. Ollie Rathbone, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Yes. Come on. Such a big goal. My life, my life, my life, my life. Edge of the box. Obviously from the training ground. What? Take a look at Ryan. Take a look at Ryan. Ryan Reynolds is going absolutely berserk up there. And so is your man, Sir Rob of Wrexham. I tell you, nice training ground move. Love it. Oh, yeah, the crowd are on the feet. I tell you, now you got to ask yourself one thing. Ask yourself one thing. One thing. Can we keep the lead? Can we keep the lead? And can we add to it? And also, does Charlton now go into a shell? They've got to come out. It opens up the game. And the keeper really You can say he's a little unsighted, but what's he waiting for? Nothing other than a shot coming through. I mean, really, Mannion, look at this. Yes, I'm sure Ryan Reynolds is smashing his hands off the roof. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yep. There. The Royal Wrexham box exploded after 16 minutes. Fantastic. Oh, I tell you. I know that you just dropped your coffee or you just had tea go everywhere, but we're 1-0 up. We've got to keep it together. 16 minutes in. Charlton 0. Wrexham 1. Should be a free kick, and it's no free kick, but the ball's alive. Sammy Smith now is going to use the body, and he does. Flattens the defender, and you knew he would. Sammy Smith's just saying, hey, I just went for the ball. You got to love Sam Smith's attitude, hey? Referee's going to have a word with him, but Ben Toes is going to have a word. And he's going to say, listen, calm it down. I'm the referee. You just play your game. I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me what to do. That's what's going on here. Oh, yeah. Jones is getting a bit of a talk to. Rob McElhenney, Ryan Reynolds. Do they look like they're wearing stress? I say they bloody are, mate. Those are happy faces, but holy shit. Are they wearing stress lines? Yeah. Ryan looks stressed to max, mate. Look at him. He looks like he's having a freaking heart attack. Got to love it, but man, oh man, the stress on those guys. Can you imagine what they're feeling? They got to wear that now for another. Maybe we scored later. They don't get so stressed, but man, they're wearing it now. But we've got to keep it alive. We've got a party in gear now, guys and girls. Holy moly. I tell you, Jimmy Mack now looking to go long. Down the line. Beautiful play. Ollie Rathbone. Sorry, it's Jay Rodriguez looking like Ollie Rathbone. Jay Rodriguez back over nicely. He's in the game. Great passing, slick. Wrexham putting the ball around over the top. Sammy Smith's in again. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Is this real? Remember the last time we got 2 goals back-to-back in 3 minutes? Come on, Sammy Smith. Oh, yes. Ball over the top. We've seen it too many times in this game. Not the long ball, but the ball over the top. Can you believe what is going on? My life. 2-0, 18 minutes. Wow. The insurance marker. Right, now I'm telling you now. We got to get another one. We got to get an insurance marker. I know, you're saying, Stevie, the second is the insurance marker. No, I want another one. I want another one. I really want another one. Give me another goal, please. Now, thank you. 2's great, 3's better. Remember, ball over the top. Look at that through ball. And look at the finish. Oh, my life. Mannion is like 2 shots on there. He's stranded. He's having a nightmare in goal, but he's not having a nightmare in the game. It's just Wrexham are bringing the nightmare. 2-0 up, 18 minutes. I'm not saying anything, but the things are looking good to where we need to go because I'm not going to jinx shit on today. No, I'm not. This is absolutely phenomenal. Unbelievable. I tell you, mate, Yes, Phil J. Weston. And I'm going to say, gimme pardon. Eric F, Mark Norval, Roselle 91, Hoxie Pulstio, Eric F, Andy Solo, digging his Calamity Jane. I tell you what, you guys are writing quicker than I can write. Phil John, Mark Norville, Eric F, Grim Plays. I tell you, we are in this. I tell you. Could you see 2 goals in 16? I said 2-1 was the freaking result. Well, not 2-0 after 16 minutes. It's now 20 minutes. Excuse me. Time flies when you're having fun. But Rathbone on 15, Smith on 18. 2 goals, wham, bam, doom, in 3 minutes. Just take a breath. Wow. I'm so happy for all those little kids in that crowd, for them to see what's going on here today. Phil John, I know this is a cliche, but 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. This is early in a game. Having said that, strong start, yeah. Strong start, yeah. Absolutely on the money, Phil John. Absolutely on the money. Sammy Smith now chasing. He's going to get to number 3. Oh, I tell you what, he was nearly there. And Charlton, really, they've been met with a wave of red attack, and they cannot control it. And this could be one of those games that goes even better. I tell you, Jimmy Mack playing it in now, throwing the ball, having a look. Captain to possibly have a glorious day with this club after 90 minutes plus. Referee holding the play right now. But holy moly. Fantastic. Ball coming in. Jimmy Mack on the edge of the line now. Ollie Rathbone puts it in. Dangerous. No one picks it up. Charlton totally in a defensive shell now. And as you would expect, taking 2 goals down, they got to stop the flow, get the ball, get the confidence, get back into the game. And that's going to take them about 15 to 20 unless they get a goal straight away. But at halftime, it's going to be looking close to 2-0, if not more. But Charlton have got to get in this game in front of net. Right now, that's what they're looking to do. But again, if you're just coming in, it's Wrexham 2-0 up against Charlton after 18 minutes. Unbelievable start. Ollie Rathbone with a cannon and Sammy Smith with a beautiful volley into the corner and Mannion in goal. Absolutely no chance. Calamity Jane, hey, do you all who aren't watching live want us who are to celebrate early? Spoiler. Hey, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It doesn't matter, Calamity Jane. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. If you want to pause a second, you go pause a second. You want to get right in there straight away, just do it. Just do it. It won't spoil today because I tell you what, as you've seen, the head tennis going on the back line now, right in a minute. Anderson can't get to it again. Well played there. Well played there. Great defending again. Dan Scar getting in where it happens. No, doesn't matter, Calamity Jane. As you will, do what you want. Wow. 2-0 up, 21 minutes gone. I tell you, I was nervous as heck. Looking at the table, Wrexham on 89 points right now. Stockport and Charlton on 84. Sorry, Stockport and Wycombe on 84 and Charlton on 82. So Wrexham 5 points clear right now. Dangerous times, though. You've got to keep it together. Ball on the edge of the box. Charlton looking to get the cross in. They are not going anywhere. They may be 2-0 down, but to tell you what, they will not be giving up. They definitely will stick with this match. Having trouble getting any joy at the moment. And Jimmy Mack carefully and cleverly using the body. I tell you, Charlton are not going anywhere. They may be 2-0 down, but a goal before halftime gets them back into it. And then you know, as told, it is the most dangerous lead in football. Calamity Jane, it's hard not to. I know what you're saying, Calamity Jane. I know what you're saying. I'm going to have a look and say, yeah, give me pardon. Anche no italiano di fianno Wrexham. Beautiful, beautiful. We got, and it's from Italiano. Lovely, lovely. We are recognizing Italy in the Wrexham family one more time. Beautiful, beautiful. Foul coming in. Jimmy Mack not happy with the foul. Hands up. It looks like he's remonstrating, but Jimmy's not remonstrating. He's just literally explaining, like, I didn't foul the man. Passion. It's passion. That's what brings us all here, yeah? It's passion. Yeah. Nicolas Sonino from Argentina. Vamos, Wrexham. Come on, Wrexham. Yes. Vamos, Argentina. Mi amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Phil John, it's really stupid that we don't get a chance to watch this in the UK. Hey, I tell you, it would be different. It would be different. Would you have me on your TV screens? All the excitement aside, I keep that with me. I can't change who I am, but I'd love to do a game. Me and Mark Roberts. Can you imagine me and Mark Roberts doing a Wrexham match? Yeah, people would be lining up to get into that. Anyway, free kick coming in. 23 minutes in. How you feeling? How you feeling? You got no nerves now. No, you got to be enjoying this. But the ball comes in now. Charlton, free kick coming in. Hits the penalty spot. Low and hard. Headed to the far side. Anderson gets on the end of it. Well cleared by Jay Rodriguez. And Hey Rodriguez gets the foul as well. I'll tell you what, I like what I see with Jay today. He's running himself into the ground. He's really running himself into the ground for the team today. You can tell the effort he's showing. He's giving everything for this team. Paulie Mullins in the crowd looking on the subs bench. I tell you what, great to see him. Bring him in the next game. Mark Norville. I lost my passion years ago. I just came here because I am too tight to pay for Sky TV. Love it, mate. Love it. You know what? The passion for the Premier League, I lost that decades ago. I don't even look at it. Free kick coming up. Sammy's probably going to get a talking to here. Yeah, I love what you say there, Mark. I do. I have no passion for the Premier League at all. If Wrexham gets there, it might change a bit because I'm biased. But the Premier League, got no time for it. It's smoke and mirrors, makeup and pundits that really don't bring anything to add to the real feel of the game. Yeah. Eric F., this is a BS free kick. It absolutely is. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. But Sammy's laying the body on him, and this is a good referee. Don't get me wrong, but Mr. Toner does like to keep it safe. Let's put it this way. Sammy leans on you, and then there's a goal scored, and the referee didn't call it. The referee's going to regret it. So he's playing the safe game. But so far, if you notice, most of the time, the referee is quite invisible. Something quite funny there. If you missed that on camera, you should know. I'm going to tell you something. Ollie Rathbone was running around the referee and literally stomped on his foot. and they were laughing to each other. True, it just happened. If you missed it, I'll keep you informed. Eric F. J-Rod is really pushing himself today. Really good to see. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. If he'd have done this in every other game, he would have endeared himself into the fan, irregardless that he's only got 2 penalties and hasn't hit the net in open play. But he would have literally embodied and endeared himself to the fans. This is what he's doing in this match. And I tell you what, every man to a T is running his ass off in this match. I can tell you what, the effort is absolutely up there. You will expect substitutes early in the second half as well, because the boys, both sides, are running. Charlton, crossing, dangerous. Great block, I tell you what, great block. Unbelievable piece of defending. Charlton thinking they're going to get a goal back there. Watch this one more time. Watch this one more time. Yes, great block, I tell you. Dan Scarr reading the play like a genius. Sam Smith up at the halfway line with the ball, shielding it, doing very well. Doesn't get a free kick, does get a free kick, loses the ball. No. Charlton in possession now on the halfway line. We got a match now. Charlton are getting into the game. We've got to be careful. Calamity Hena. Phil John, I explained that to my guy friend about that, and he didn't believe me. Literally thinks impossible. Girl knows nothing. The girl knows everything. Tell your guy friend. He needs to come here and hear us talk about you, Calamity Jana. Digging this, yeah, Wrexham. Digging this, the pints are going to flow today. Oh, yes. Can you imagine what the turf's going to be like after the match? If it stays like this, come on, you know me. You know me. Miriam McConnell, Mark could have gone to the pub. yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Brazil 91, I'm a Real Madrid fan. Hey, Hala Madrid. The referee is third division, are better and more honest than any Spanish referees. Now, there you go. There you go, guys. Take that from Rizal 91. He's a Hala Madrid, Real Madrid fan, and he's saying our referees are more honest. And again, Jay Rodriguez is running his bum off. It's great to see. 28 minutes coming up. Excuse me. Phil Weston, the pubs in Wrexham were bouncing at midday. If we get promoted today, they'll be partying till dawn. I'll tell you what. If they're partying till dawn, Phil, you have got to go get some footage of the boozer and then send it to fifascup@gmail.com. In fact, anybody, if you're there and you've got pictures or videos, send them in. fifascup@gmail.com. FIFASCUP@gmail.com. And I guarantee you, I'm going to take a break at half time, but I'm coming back with something in my hand. I am. And I'm going to probably celebrate a little bit towards the end of this. But I'm not going to jinx anything, okay? But got to say, Charlton looking to break things down. They have their moments. And Anderson has been a little bit instrumental in getting the ball flow in through the middle phase of Wrexham's penalty area and also around it. Great little midfield place from Anderson. He's now dropped off to the right side, to the left side. He's been a bit of a nuisance, but he's on the ball. But everything they do, there's a man waiting in a red and white shirt, ready to pounce, ready to tackle, ready to push, pull, grab that shirt, do anything they have to stop them doing what they want to. Charlton now slowly getting some confidence, though, but 2-0 down. It's a mountain they got to climb. The question is, can they climb it? And when you see that they scored 4 goals last week at Wycombe, you've got to ask yourself one question that they do in football all the time. Did you use all your goals up last week? 4 goals in a game. It's not a funny. It's a serious question. Sometimes when you see guys have a big score, the next game is sometimes don't score at all or don't even get close to it. Phil J. Weston, big up to you. But like I say, get me some footage from inside the turf or any of the Wrexham pubs, because there's quite a few of them. And yeah, till dawn, yeah. And Fox Bulk Transport in the Wrexham area. We were talking to Fox Bulk Transport, who were doing the sand delivery for the Wrexham pitch when the pitch gets renewed. We're going to be talking to them guys about that delivery. You're going to get to see all the big rigs and all the big stories behind that delivery to Wrexham and the inside pictures and all stuff. So we got inside stories coming from Wrexham even after the season. Nathan Jones talking to the fourth official. Fourth official is Alan Young. And Nathan Jones doesn't really look too happy, but really, do you think he's got anything to complain about? Dangerous back play by Wrexham here, but well chips out by Arthur. Arthur to Mack. Jimmy Mack gets it. Lewis taps off. Tic-tac-toe out of defense. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. It takes confidence to do that. And I tell you what, great tackle. No foul there. No foul. It might have hurt Cleworth, Sorry, might have hurt Louis Brunt, but no foul. But nice play out of defense. Tic-tac-toe. Takes confidence to do that. I don't always like to see it when it's really tight. Kind of gets me a little sort of anxious that we're going to cough the ball up and get scored on. But I tell you, Brunt is doing a service to this club. He's come in, great acquisition on the start of the season, took time to get into the team. He's got into the team. He owns that spot. And I tell you, every time I see him, I love what I see. I hope you do too. Phil John, are you drinking a pint of coffee? No, it's going to be something else, my friend. It's going to be something else. I'm probably thinking I'm going to do some Kraken. If things are going good, I'll probably bring in the Kraken with a little bit of the brown stuff and have a little celebratory if we get there. But I can only do it if it looks like we're getting there. Half-time, I'm going to take a little pee break, obviously. But second half, no break, obviously. And then we're going to go straight into the post-game. But I tell you, the entertainment is fantastic. If you don't watch this game, I tell you, you're probably missing one of the great parties. I mean, the crowd is in full swing. Everybody's loving it. Great ball through. Wrexham now, great defending. And I tell you, very important save by Arthur Okonkwo. He made it all count. But Jimmy Mack loses his marker. Watch this carefully. Jimmy Mack loses the marker. And it's not for tactics, it's for speed. He's 35. Shot comes in. Great save by Arthur. Nice routine stuff by Arthur, but he's there. Makes it all happen, gets the body in front of it, and keeps us 2-0 up. Beautiful play. Ball up long now. Comes back into Wrexham's half. And Arthur gets it one more time. One more time. Ball goes long from Arthur into the middle. Nicely headed on by Jay. A great header by Jay. Yeah, if Smithy was more central, that's a possibility for number 3. Jay's having a great game. Give it up for Jay Rodriguez, everybody. I know we've been sort of like a little bit hard on him, but today you can see he's really bringing it. But remember, TCB, baby, TCB. Taking care of business. It's now or never. And we're doing it. We're doing it like the boss. Like the boss said. Everything's got to be like your first time. Watching the match like your first time. I tell you, commentating like it's your first time. This is like it's like your first time and you got this score up. It's a great show you're watching. And that's the point. We're watching a great show. We've worked 44 matches to get to this stage. And that crowd is on their feet. And it's lovely to see the 12th man get behind the team. Because when they do, this is what you get. Right from the off, hours before the kickoff, the crowd in and around the stadium going nuts. And I tell you, the scenes are set for a glorious day. And there will be tears of joy. There will be tears of joy. And I'll tell you, if this stays the way it is, and praise the soccer gods that they do, ball through now, CHARLTON clearing again. But should it stay today, there will be tears of joy. And there will also be tears of sadness. The tears of sadness today, if this stays the way it is definitely poised to look at Wycombe Wanderers. They will be crying all night long for what they had and what they've lost. Wrexham now got to defend a little bit more careful now on the edge of the box, but CHARLTON can't play the ball where it needs to go, and Wrexham have always got a man in the right place and a pass at the right time to free themselves from danger. Sammy Smith doing a great job again, battling for the ball up top. Longman looking for somewhere to go. Wins the throw-in. Jay Rodriguez gets it, wins the throw-in. Well done. Again, 2-0 up, 34 minutes in. I tell you, this is more than I could have dreamt for. I was thinking it was going to be Stevie Fletcher time, 1-1, 89 minutes. In comes the big man on 60, plays some great football, and then gets the go-ahead goal on 89, and we all go berserk. But it's not that way. It's 2-0. And I tell you, a little bit of a water break. Yes, I'm going to do the players thing. I'm taking agua, mi amigo. Water, my friend. Wasser, mein Freund. Ah, lovely. Oh, I tell you, I am having a good time. I'm hoping you're having a good time because I tell you what, this is what we've been waiting for all season. Mannion, the goalkeeper, CHARLTON on the ground getting some attention. But we have been waiting for this all season long. I know I've got great nails, but I've been wanting to bite these puppies right off every game. You can believe me. Some games we've had, they just haven't been great to be with, yeah? Too much on the edge of your seat, squeaky bum time, yes. But I tell you, in this position that we're at right now, we will never have a better chance to get up another division. And to think Man, National League, League Two, League One, possibly right now we're looking, staring down the barrel of a gun, going to the Championship. How does that feel? How does that feel? And I said right on the beginning of this show, it matters not whether you got it at Wrexham with Ryan Reynolds and the boss, Rob McElhenney, having a joke there, and watching Welcome to Wrexham. Matters not. What matters is that you're enjoying this, you're part of the family, you're having a great time, and you connected with a damn good story. As I say, the best story in football. There's nothing better than Wrexham. There's nothing better. Travel the world. 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 Better. Find me something better. As digging this says, seal the deal, Wrexham. Calamity Jane says, Jay is deaf digging in. I'd love to see him score. That would really endear him to the fans. Perfect. Calamity Jane, beautiful. Yeah, he gets a goal, he's into the crowd. But right now, ball on halfway. Sammy Smith battling for the ball, goes forward, beautiful tic-tac-toe. Should be a free kick there, coming to Wrexham. Yes, definitely a foul, definitely a deliberate foul. And Charlton are having no joy in defence right now, no joy whatsoever. Gillespie taking out Rodriguez. But Gillespie's shaking his head. He's really not found the timing in this game. But you have to hand it to us. You have to hand it to us. Wrexham have been ferocious and they've been ruthless. They've been non-stop. And it doesn't look like they're going to give up. It looks like they're going to run their asses into the ground to make sure this comes over the line. Everybody watching worldwide right now, like this video, please. Subscribe to this channel and join this family. This summer, we got some shows coming. Free kick now. Matty James, the general. The general's on the ball. Comes in now with the ball. Lovely ball. Far side the box. Headed high, headed wide, headed out. Unlucky there. Louis Brunt can't get on it. But Matty James, second half, get on the ball. Second half, we need to stroke the ball around like it's going out of fashion. And we need to own that ball as much as we can. Keep the ball away from Charlton. Defend by possession. And keep going forward. But don't look to rush to go forward. As we are right now is the perfect method. Keep the ball spraying around left to right. And kill the clock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. The sound of the clock. And it's beautiful when you've got a 2-goal lead. But when you're losing, maybe just by the 1 goal, the tick, tock, that's the sound you don't love. Sammy Smith now up top, battling. Rathbone gets into the header. But Charlton come up with the ball, clear their lines one time, going along down the left side. Maxi Cleworth has it in grip, taps it out for safety. Well done, Maxi Cleworth. Calamity Jane. Nathan Jones needs that blood pressure meds. Dig in this. Absolutely. Mark Norville. Jay and possibly Sam will be sidelined in the Championship. They are not proper strikers and they do not have the quality we need. High scorers such as a replacement. Mullins higher from the Premier League. I tell you what, I'm giving you the thumbs up all the way there. A lot of speculation midweek with a lot of people talking about Jay, this, that, and the other. But I tell you, have to change it. Anderson on the edge of the box, looking dangerous, takes the shot, deflected, keeper comes out, it's still dangerous on the edge of the box. Told you about Anderson, yeah? He can make things happen. Took the shot, gets deflected, blocked. But hey, Wrexham still in control, still defending with their lives. Anderson again, tic-tac-toeing in the box. That should be a free kick, but it's not. Again, Charlton looking on the edge of the box to get things happening. Takes the shot, goes wide. Disastrous pass. James McLean taking his time. Will go long. Goes fully long down the field. Smithy heads it himself out to play. No free kick. Smith looking for the free kick, but referee says no. Howard Dorber. I am a Man City fan like lots of people. My second team is Wrexham. Following the fairy tale, come on, Wrexham. Well done, Howard Dorber. Beautiful, beautiful. He's a Man City fan. They're not having the greatest of season. But you know what? They've had great seasons in the past year. Loads of trophies. Manchester United do not like Manchester City, that's for sure. And that's a good thing. Jimmy Mack now clears the ball outside the box. It's still alive. Careful now. Jimmy Mack gets the foul against him. Well played, Jimmy Mack. And well played the referee for allowing it to go. And well played the linesman, Jacob Lahane. Absolutely got it on the money. The officials are playing a top match today. And remember when I told you about Ben Toner coming in? Ben Toner, the referee. We're getting a real team here. Yeah? After the last few matches and the last few referees that Wrexham have had, I'm not complaining like a whiner. I'm just telling you straight. There's been a few calls go against Wrexham that were flagrantly wrong. That's why we got a big referee team for this game. 2-0 up, 40 minutes, 5 minutes to half-time. Phil John, next up. Arthur Okonkwo, long kick from the box, goes all the way into halfway into Charlton's half, comes back to the halfway line. Anderson on the ball for Charlton, looking to go forward. Keeps the possession, tic-tac-toes, gives it up to the middle. They go left, just inside Wrexham's half. Ball down the line. Your man Anderson going crazy with the ball. Everywhere he can, he gets the ball, he goes. And also Tyrese Campbell as well. There's your man. Beautiful tic-tac-toe play. They like each other. They get the ball back and forwards. Wrexham, 3 defenders on 2. Ball comes in, collected, and kicked out. Should be a free kick coming up. And maybe the referee's saying, you know what? You're going to get one of these, boy. Hello, yes, it is. There you go. They call him Mellow Yellow. Doo-doo. Call him Mellow Yellow. Doo-doo. Yeah, Mr. Campbell, you're looking rather yellow, my man. Boom. Take that. Take that. Phil John, Championship is literally a whole other league, and it's hard cash needed. Bravo. Bravo. We discussed that in the pregame slightly, that the Championship is a whole swath up. League 1, League 2, that's a jump. National League to League 2, that's a jump. But League 1 to the Championship, that is a jump. Quality and money, massive. That's why we need big sponsors in the summer. Come in and big acquisitions. Anyway, ball into Wrexham's, no, ball into Charlton's half. Free kick, whistle down. 3 minutes to go. And Calamity Genius says, boom. Big love to Howard Dorber. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. I'll tell you what, we've got a massive game going on at the moment. It's been so good. There's nothing else to talk about because we are the story. This is the story. The whole world is looking at this. Right now, Charlton on their own backline. They can have it all day on the backline, and Wrexham have set up beautifully for this match. Arthur, a long call. Arthur made a massive call to Cleworth way before the ball got to Cleworth, because you saw Cleworth just drop, let the ball go, and Arthur collects. Professionalism. Fantastic. Eats time out the clock. Wrexham now 2-0 up. Dangerous lead, but with a 2-0 lead, talking from experience, with a massive crowd going nuts. That crowd is absolutely fantastic, by the way. They are going berserk. But when you got a 2-0 lead, you start playing with confidence. Wrexham now are in a confidence position. They're not in an overconfident situation, but they're in a confident playing situation. Nobody's nervous. Everybody's playing full metal. They know their jobs. They know their rules. Everybody's been given missions and little missions through the game. And every 15 minutes, believe it or not, missions change. Every 15 minutes, because they play mini games within the game, yeah? You got 6 mini games within the football match, yeah? Every 15 minutes is a mini game. That's how you coach it. And if you don't, you probably should. You learn something there from the professional. But every game is a 15-minute games, 6 of them within the game. And that's how you break it down. And so far, we're in the final mini game of 3 in the first half, and Wrexham have commanded the first 2. A goal now would literally seal the deal. And as Digging This said about 20 minutes ago, we need to seal the deal. And I'm not being crazy. 2-0 is not the best lead ever, because 1 goal changes it. Charlton now breaking forward, looking for something, going through inside the penalty area, on the edge of the box. And that looks like it could be a corner, maybe a throw-in. Referee looks like he's given the corner, possibly. Mark Novell, I do know what is more painful, being a Wickham fan or your singing. I am 2 minds in which is worse. Oh, dear. Oh, chin up, mate. Chin up, Calamity Jada. Beautiful, beautiful. Phil John, Shawari take. This will be big. 1 second. Corner coming in. Phil John will get that straight after. Corner coming in. You guys are awesome, by the way, in chat. You make me laugh. And laugh in a good way. It's good. You got to laugh. It's a social event. Corner coming in now. Charlton looking for something to happen. Deep to far post. Headed back to the other far post on the edge of the box. Looking to shield it. Looking to get it out. I tell you what, just get the ball out. Stop pissing around. There you go. Longman, what are you thinking? Clear the ball. Dan Scar's right on Longman's ass. Get the ball out. Stop messing around. What are you doing? Just kick it out. Kick it out. What are you playing around? You're in your own box. Kick it out. There you go. That's what Dan Scar's saying, literally. I'll tell you what, Ian O'Connell does a great job, but Dan Scar's doing a mountain of a job considering he doesn't get all the games all the time. He's come in and he looks like he's been there all week long. Lots of clutching and grabbing going on the far post. Referee's letting it play. Ball down low. Training ground move. Charlton. Corner. Far post. Wrexham looking to clear. Shot comes in all the way to Arthur, and Arthur collects and goes down, falls to the ground, eats seconds. Very well done. 4 minutes added time. 2-0 up at half time. Only halfway there, guys. Phil John, Chowerik. This will be a big story. No jinx, but 3 promotions in 3 years. I think that's a record. Yep. As long as no one talks about it in the changing room at half time and go out at 0-0 then. Brilliant. What he's saying for the second half is the guys might be 2-0 up, but they're going to come out with the attitude that it's still 0-0. Remember, they're going to come out in the second half with the attitude that it's still 0-0, but it's 2-0. Great point. Great point. Maria McConnell going for a beer now. Looking good. Absolutely. Go get one. Go get one. Wrexham now moving the ball. Louis Brunt just inside his own half. Taps off to Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack going all the way back to Arthur on the edge of the box. Arthur probably going long down the middle. And he does. High over the top, halfway into Charlton's half. Sammy Smith battles, doesn't come up with it. But Wrexham battling for the ball, as they do normally. Referee pulls it down. Free kick coming into Charlton. I don't know why there. Could have let that play. Ref could have let it play. Mark Norval. Maria, you amateur. 2 beers on my desk and a pee bucket so I don't miss a thing. That's football for you. That is football. That is brilliant, mate. Oh, way to go, Mark. Way to go. Digging this. It's only 10:30 a.m. here in Oregon, USA, but come halftime, I'm pouring me a tall one. Atta boy. Well, I'm joining you then. Halftime, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get the Kraken. Did my mic crack up? But I'm going to go get some Kraken. Yes. Bit of the rum. Oh, yes. If you're going to celebrate, you're going to celebrate. Oh, unlucky. Sam Smith nearly going through there, but Charlton, again, having a hell of a time keeping him under control. But most teams have had a tough time with Sammy Smith anyway. Well done by Rodriguez. Brings the ball down. Taps it off. Rathbone with the ball to Louis Brunt. Edge of the box now. Over to Mack. Jimmy Mack on the line. Left wing. Jimmy Mack, tic-tac-toes. Goes past the defender. Gets the corner. And he gets the corner out of a situation where he probably shouldn't have done. So well done, Jimmy Mack. Digging this, like I say, 10:30 in the morning. Go get your tall one. I'm coming back with the Kraken. I'll only be taking a 60-second break at halftime. I'm going to be racing around. When I get off this camera, you should see me fly around like a blue-ass fly. Unbelievable. Calamity Jane digging this. It's 1:20 here, so drink away. Absolutely. Get them flowing. Roselle 91, some recommendation of beer from your country, guys, to celebrate today. A recommendation of beer. Right, tell Roselle 91 a good beer. The general with the corner, far post. Comes back in, goes straight out of play. Goal kick, Charlton. Let Roselle 91 know what beer you're drinking, everybody. Let's see what beer you're drinking. And I'm on the Kraken, which is the rum. There we go. We're halftime. 2-0 up. I tell you, absolutely fantastic. The scenes are great. The crowd's going mad. I'm absolutely beside myself. It's absolutely phenomenal. It really is. I mean, you can't get enough of this. You really can't get enough of this. The scenes there. I'm just looking into the crowd right now, just sharing this with you. But so many people having a fantastic time. I've seen people crying. I saw a couple of girls and a couple of guys, and not young guys, older guys, crying already. That they're just overcome with the emotion. And I tell you what, come the end of this one, you are definitely going to have emotion come through you. I've got it going through me already, so I'm keeping it under control. But 2-0 up already. I mean, bloody hell. I'm going to go to the chat here because I want to. Calamity Jane digging this. 1:20 here's to drink away. Like he says, Di Humphries, get Fletcher on for the corner. Absolutely. Let's get Stevie Fletcher on. Let's get him on. Phil John, digging this. Oregon is beautiful. My sister-in-law is from Beavertown. Beautiful. Loved that last visit. So many beers. Yes. Get in there. Well done, Phil John. Loving it. Di Humphries, great half. We're going to do this, Di. How worried were you last night? Really? Come on. Come back at me. How worried were you last night? I know I have a big yap. And I know I have a big fat brain for football like you. And you don't have the big fat yap I do. But last night, I was watching this, and I was watching it, and I'm looking at it, and I didn't have an overconfidence, but cautious optimism, I think, was the best way I could put it. Cautious optimism. And I think that what you're seeing is my cautious optimism is coming through. So I'm going to have this last swig of water, but Di and everybody else, really, what were you feeling last night? Do you remember somebody saying something about an anticlimax weeks ago? And that, 2 years ago, the season finished as an anticlimax, didn't it? This season, I talked about it weeks ago. It's going the same way. Last year, we did it with 2 games to go. This year, we're doing it with 1 game to go. We're a higher division, a much higher division. So I'm not going to stop smiling all bloody year. If this next 45 minutes comes off, and remember, the last 3 games, each half, there were twists and turns, right? And each game, we had twists and turns. We've had twists and turns all the way. Do not expect Charlton just to lie down and take this. Expect some drama in the second half. I've seen this game too long, so have you. So again, my cautious optimism is what I'm holding here, because I'm cautiously optimistic. And I am the ultimate optimist. My people tell me that. I'm always the optimist. I'm not the pessimist. Well, I can't be pessimistic because I'm not a negativo. I'm a positivo. And that's the way I roll. That's the way I flow. That's the way I am. And I wake up in the morning with a big smile on my face for no good reason other than I'm happy to be here. And that's the way I flow. So Mr. Positivo, Mr. Optimistic, yeah, that's how I am. Cautiously optimistic. But Hugh Daniel, he says, we got this. Calamity Jana, Mark Norval, I just put an adult diaper on. It's kind of freeing. Oh, mate, you guys are brilliant. You guys are brilliant. Phil John, I was confident based on form. Charlton seemed like the form team. Yeah. Hugh Daniel, I was anxious about today. Yeah, a lot of people were, Hugh. A lot of people were. Pickle Kisser, T.O., I've been white-knuckling it last 45 minutes plus. Whew. Tell you, buddy, you might not have to white-knuckle it too much. Let's keep our fingers and everything else crossed. Hugh Daniel, if it's rough, I'm hoping the ref keeps it clean. Yeah, I'll tell you what, great point. It could get a little exciting in the second half because Charlton's got to do something to break it down. And the only thing they haven't done is win the one-on-one battles, the physical stuff. They've been battling, but they haven't been battling through. They haven't been dominating. They've had moments of sporadic domination. In fact, they've had more domination on the left side in attack, just on the edge of the box, than anywhere else on the field. Defending, they've done enough. Mannion in goal really hasn't had too much to do apart from watch the ball go back behind him twice. And other than that, he hasn't been at the races. Midfield, they haven't controlled it. But again, sporadic moments up front, that left side, that's where they've had some joy. Look for that to probably continue. And if we do have a downfall or a breakdown in defense, it's going to probably be there. Yeah. Going back to the chat. Hugh Daniel, if it's rough, I'm hoping the ref keeps it clean. Keep that in mind, guys. Mark Norval, Wrexham have done bloody well this season. I honestly did not expect promotion. I was thinking mid-table, which sadly is going to happen next year. But as long as they stay in the championship, the money is plus. Absolutely. I love that. I'm going to read that. I was thinking mid-table, which sadly is going to happen next year. He's telling everybody, championship, that's where we're going to be. I tell you what, the championship is a bloody tough league. It really is. Phil John, yeah. At Mark Norwell, if they can stay in, assuming they win this, some of my family and friends are Derby fans. They are scrapping at the bottom of the championship. It's a tough league. I tell you what, Phil John, absolutely on the money, absolutely fantastic. Phil John, we've got family looking in the studio. Hey, everybody, how you doing? How you doing? Love it. I tell you, Wrexham's 2-0 up. The family are pouring into the studio, looking at the crazy man, looking at you, and we're having a fantastic time. I tell you, it could not be better. Giving you some scores, absolutely. It's going nuts in there. Good morning to the mother-in-law. How you doing, love? Nice one. She's a Wrexham fan too. Don't you kid yourselves. Absolutely. Giving the scores on the doors, though, before we go away. We have to say, half-time, it is 2-0 to the Wrexham. If you're just joining in for some reason and digging this normally comes in late. You're early, son, and we're 2-0 up. Are we getting more goals? Digging this? Come on back at me. Pickle Kisser, what's your final score coming at me? Mark Norville, Wrexham have done bloody well this season. Yes, they have, and they're going to do better. But I loved your mid-table next season. Phil John, Yamok Norville, if they can stay in, assuming they win this, some of my family and friends are Derby fans. Oh, they are scrapping at the bottom of the championship. It really is. I tell you, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. The championship, in my money, is the best league that we've got. I really love the championship. I really do. Guys, I'm going to take a 60-second break, please. 60-second break, and I'm coming straight back, but I've got to go to the boys' room. Really got to let one go, and I'm coming back with a bit of the Kraken. Stick with me. Don't go anywhere, because this is not over. All righty, guys, back with you. Probably 65 seconds, but it wasn't much longer than that. But, is this going good? Now, get my glass ready, because I did promise I was going to celebrate with you. But right now, I'm looking at the scenes in Wrexham. Oh, this is more than I expected. I got to tell you, this really is. 45 minutes from paradise. 45 minutes. 45 minutes from paradise. Charlton have got all the players on their pitch. In the can. Woo! This is more. Cracking up? Absolutely. I am going to crack up, Phil John. The Kraken. Arr. But I'm going to have some Kraken. Because if you're going to have some beers, we want to know what you're doing. Got my drinky. But nice one digging this. Now, I only bring this out for special occasions. And I tell you, you're probably thinking, Steve, what time of day it is? Yes, it is early in the morning. It's 11:30. And I don't normally drink during the day. But sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. So we're going to. And there we go. Oh, yeah, I want some. Hey, get over here, son. You'll get some. I've got a place for you. Digging this? Get over here. Got a place for you right now. Before I take a sippy, I'm going to say this. I've loved every minute of these live watch-alongs with you. I have. Every time we go live, I look forward to this like nothing else, because I know we're in for a game. We're in for 90 minutes of us, and it's 90 minutes of fun where you can feel relaxed, you feel comfortable, because we are a family. When I say I make this into a family platform, that's exactly what I want. Yesterday, I had to throw someone out of the family. I don't like to do that. I do not like to throw anybody off. But if you're going to attack me, and you're going to do it 3 times, and you're going to do it 3 times in about 5 minutes, you leave me no other opportunity but to be nice to you and try and contact you and say, hey, guy, what's the problem? Me? If I'm the problem, then don't come back. Maybe I'm not your kind of flavor. Maybe I annoy you, which apparently I did on 3 occasions. So I say this, we're a family. We really are. And I didn't raise this to get hits, to be famous, or do anything like that. I did all that before. I just did this to raise a family so you can come here, enjoy it like nowhere else, hear a commentary like you do not get on TV, because TV don't talk like this. And TV is not as open as this. And TV doesn't love you. They just want your money. This is all free. This is our family. Familia. La familia. Familia is everything. Familia is everything. So this is done for the right reasons. We are all connected. When I see your names in the chat, I love it because I know you and I love what you write. I'm going to talk about it right now. Mark Norval, hopefully mother-in-law does some streaking after the game. I will keep the video on just in case. Oh, that's brilliant, Mark. That is excellent. Pickle Kisser 3-0. Rodriguez puts the final one in. Yes, please, Pickle Kisser. Mother-in-law streaking. Mark Norval. That is priceless. Absolutely priceless. Phil John, cracking up to you. Here, a little tipple for everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's got something. Woo! Woo! That's a lovely one. Arr. Digging this? Oh, yeah, I want some. Like I said, come on over, mate. Come on over. The guys are getting ready to come back on the field. We've got 45 minutes more madness still to come in this Battle Royale. Oh, oh, oh. Di Humphries. Wow. Now, that's nice stuff. Di, listen up, Roselle91. I'm the Kraken. Di Humphries is Dorset cider. Oh, that is lovely. I had Dorset cider when I was a kid. I did. And I wasn't supposed to. But we went down there and we were in a cottage, a real cottage with a thatched roof. Beautiful. Really old. And the guy there had loads of cider. And me and my brother decided we'd pop a bottle and just start drinking it. We were kids. Yeah, we got a little bit. But we didn't get in trouble. He just laughed his ass off because he had vats of the stuff. And we were drinking the old stuff, apparently, which wasn't even good. Anyway, there you go. So cider, yes. Cider. Digging this, got my drinky burp. Okay, and we go. Calamity Jane, speaking of mum-in-laws, my 83-year-old mum binged all seasons on Sunny after watching Welcome to Wrexham. She's in love with Rob. Nice. 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 Yeah, the other guy's name, what is it? Ryan? Yeah. So Rob of Wrexham knows his partner. I keep forgetting the guy's name. Obviously not. Phil J. Weston. It may be early, Steve, but it's not every day. We're 45 minutes away from the championship. Absolutely, mate. You know, 45 minutes away from history. You know, it does taste rather good, actually. Got my little pinky out. Look, see my little pinky. Phew, that tastes really good. Done myself a real nice mix there, digging this, I'll tell you, fella. Di, your cider, I hope it's going good. But yeah, it may be early, Phil. But yeah, we're going to the championship. I'm still waiting for the guys to come out, and it's going to happen soon. Charlton's running out right now. Boys are on the field getting ready. Steve, get down, yeah, Stevie. Parky's unleashed the dogs. Great first half, yes. Absolutely, Steve. Absolute, Steve. And I am getting it down, me, mate. I am. Mark Norval. Di Dorset don't make cider. I am from Somerset. Oh, yes, Somerset. Yes. I was in Somerset. Sorry. The home of cider. Yes. You heathen can tell you are Welsh. All the fun insults are coming in now. Di Humphries. Like it, Steve. Buckle up for the second round. Two guys. Nice. Digging this. I used to drink a little in the 80s and 90s. Now I don't care what temperature it is outside. Absolutely bloody right, man. Calamity Jane. Kentucky is the home of bourbon, by the way. Woohoo! What have we started? We've started the second half with a cheers to you, everybody. I've loved every minute of all these watch-alongs. It's been phenomenal. Phenomenal. Wrexham now defending against Charlton. Charlton take the throw in, the ball going long. Wrexham coming up with the ball. I tell you, busy. Going out for the throw there. Wrexham, though, defending all season long. Been absolutely brilliant. Pickle kisser. My heart goes out to the groundskeeper after the audience demolished his pitch. Poor guy will shed more tears than Charlton. Digging this. Hoot! Absolutely. Absolutely. There is one thing about the pitch invasion after the match. Should we win this match? Because we haven't got it yet. You know, it's terrible when your uncle has to keep saying it's not done yet. Yeah, but you know what? You know what I'm doing it for. I don't jinx nothing. Nathan James has obviously punched somebody because he's taping up his fingers. He's obviously had it out with someone. I'm joking, obviously. But yeah, 45 minutes from it. And again, Wrexham clearing the ball in a dangerous position. Comes up to halfway. Charlton come up with the ball. Coming down the left side of the field. I tell you what, just take care of business. Keep close. Matty James shielding. The give and go goes nowhere. The referee's not fooled by the dive. and could have given a card there. I tell you what, referee's done a great job. Ben Toner, the referee's done a great job. Absolutely, absolutely. Dreadlocks diving doesn't always work, but hey, referee was not fooled. Could have given a yellow card. Calamity Janie, Kentucky is the home of bourbon. Yes, absolutely. Pickle Kisser, the groundskeeper. Now, about that groundskeeper. If there's a pitch invasion today, Wrexham could face a heavy fine or points deductions is the threat. I do not see points getting deducted from that. So don't let them fool you. A fine possibility. But when you look at the last couple of years, what did we all do? Everybody went on the field. So who are they kidding? All they're trying to do is make sure that the crowd behave themselves. That's what that's all for, yeah? Mark Norville, digging this hoot, yeah? Free kick now, Charlton, just inside Wrexham's box. 47 minutes gone. Get you a second mark. Referee's having a word with the defender. Now it's live, ball coming in, Charlton free kick onto the edge of the box, penalty spot, beautiful free kick, headed out again. Wrexham do a great job getting that ball out. Comes back in over the top. Bit of a scramble shot coming in. Could have been dangerous. Still alive. Wrexham come out with the ball. No panic, but it could have been dangerous. Sam Smith battling away. Doesn't come up with it, but has two defenders on him. Why would you think he would get the ball? I think what we need to do is stop Sam Smith running for no reason. Let that ball go out of play. Well done. Well done again. Well done again. Charlton trying. But it's more of the same from the second half. Then 4 goals last week. Did they use all their goals last week? Funny old saying, but it's happened before. Shot coming in. And a great block by Dan Scar's butt, stopping that one going through. Charlton not giving up, not going anywhere. Mark Norville, a pitch invasion is going to be a bad thing for Wrexham. It will hurt the club financially, as I think they will get fined for pitch invasions, don't they? There you go. Absolutely. D. Scott, not trying to be a downer here, but don't forget that Stockport was down 2-0 and came back to win 2-0 this morning. Absolutely. No doubt about it. And I did say before at half-time that it's a dangerous lead, but all they need is one goal to get back into it, and they could get back into it. All they need is that goal. As long as we keep them off the board and keep playing the game we are, I don't see them doing too much damage to the eventual serious finishing result. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm using my words carefully. Bird and Monkey, love this feed. Thanks. Bird and Monkey, love that handle. That is absolutely cool. I'm going to look that up after. Bird and Monkey, beautiful. Love this feed. Thank you. Calamity Jane, is point deduction a new rule for fixed pitch invasion for real? No, not a rule, not a new rule. It's been around for a long, long time. The football associations of any league can literally bring down on you what they wish. They all have to work under FIFA, obviously, but they can bring down points deductions for serious offences for clubs. Financial offences are normally where you get points deducted, yeah? But they can. Will they? I doubt it. I don't think a pitch invasion for this celebratory situation is where you will find them getting points deducted. If it was hooliganism back in the day, I fully expect that to happen. And you did see that happen. So the pitch invasion can happen. I don't see that happening. Mannion now with the ball in his own box. Goal kick to Charlton. Charlton now trying to make something happen. 50 minutes coming up. Still 2-0 to Wrexham. And I tell you, if you're not loving this, it'd be hard for you to love anything about Wrexham, because this is where you say they're going to the top of the mountain again. 3 mountains they've climbed in 3 years. Can we get to the peak again? We're looking like we've got 1 foot on top and 1 foot trying to get there. Right now, 2-0 up. Great position in the match. Wrexham, loads of space. Charlton literally are doing themselves no favours with the missions and the training they've taken on this year. No foul there, but there's fouls called. Literally, Charlton are covering areas with the threat of the passing lanes. They're not covering the men. They're covering the passing lanes. It's pulling them out of place. That's why we're going over the top in the tic-tac-toe more so than you've seen in recent games. 9 times out of 10, we play the ball straight left, play straight ball, straight right, and go down the line. We're not going down the line. We're going everywhere. So Phil has changed it up. He's really done his homework here. Commend Phil Parkinson on this game. He really has got the tactics right. Mannion going long with the ball into Wrexham territory. Another repelling header by the Wrexham defence. I tell you, on the ball again, tic-tac-toe, out of defence, going long into Charlton's half. Sammy Smith battling, loses, doesn't get the ball again. I'm a little bit sad for Sam. He's got a goal, but he needs more. He needs to get on to something else. Should be a Wrexham throw. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wrexham win the ball. Phil John, what substitutes would you bring on and when? I'm looking around 9 minutes to go, 60 minutes. I don't think there's too much of a rush. Some of the matches, you can literally say, you take one guy out, it changes the complexion of the team that you've got going against the enemy. Free kick to Wrexham coming up. Well done, Jay Rodriguez. People probably would be looking for Jay Rodriguez to come out of this game right now. I don't necessarily think so. With the formation and the way the game's going, the way Wrexham's commanding the match and owning this, Charlton are the ones that need to change their formation first. Once they do that, we can look at them and then change ours. So basically negate what they just brought in. Right now, they're looking to do that. 52 minutes in, Charlton bringing in a player. One quick tee job. But if I'm going to make changes for Wrexham, getting back to you, I think that 60 minutes, you've got to think about the legs in the middle. Who's been running around? Who needs to take a break? Remember, I don't want to impact the team. Everybody's working beautifully together. Things are going well. And when you've got a team that's working nicely, you don't want to tinker too much. So if it is a change, it's probably just one. Because I'll tell you what now, every player on the field is on top of their game right now. They're playing at the top level of their game. Smithy going down in the box, doesn't look like a foul, looks like a dive. Referee's not interested. So therefore, you can tinker too much or not at all. If I'm going to change something, I'm looking for Stephen Fletcher maybe to come in. Maybe for Jay Rodriguez, but he doesn't need to go out. But Fletcher comes out. Smithy then probably stays in for the full 90. If this stays as it is and this result holds, we only need this next 45 minutes for the season. Midfield is probably where I'm looking at it. You're probably looking at maybe Matty James per se, get someone in and do a little bit more running. But again, I'm not looking to change anything right now too much than maybe a forward and maybe one out of the middle. You could say maybe change Longman for Barnett. That would be an idea. But not too much. If that answers for you, I hope it does. Now, Charlton, right side of the field, just inside their own half, going long down the line, go through. It gets through. Looking for the cross, get the cross in. And I tell you, that could have been interesting. That could have been very interesting. Could have been an own goal if Arthur Okonkwo was out of position. Maxi Cleworth makes that timely interception. He really does. For a young defender, you got to say, Maxi Cleworth does excellent. Also gets fouled in the process and still gets the block in, yeah? Take a look. Take a look on your replay screens. He's clipped and he still gets the knee in there. And had the keeper not been in where he was, that's going straight in the net. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Georgie Dobson, if you don't notice, is in the game. He's literally, I'd say, if you're looking for a defensive player that can make things happen, yeah. And what he's done on the season, he's run himself into the ground. The end of the season, I think Phil's done the rotation of the team very well, extremely well. And that's what I'm looking at with this squad. So if you're looking for more to come in, I don't know. But Matty James in midfield, possibly. Ball over the top. Smithy chasing, won't get there. And it's cleared by Charlton. 55 minutes to go. I don't see anything wrong with keeping the team as it is until 60 minutes. We'll make a check there. The two owners, Sir Rob McElhenney, Sir Ryan Reynolds. Sir Rob is looking rather chilled. Sir Ryan is the one who's looking more serious, more likely to break down, cry, and go very emotional. Wrexham on the edge of the box now. Things are looking dangerous. Matt, I tell you what, it's got to be a free kick and it's got to be a card. Advantage played, but I tell you what, he's going to bring it back. He should have brought that back. Referee should have brought that back. Dobson is not too happy with the referee there. He did a lovely twist and turn. Yes, he was fouled. The ball was live. But again, referee kept it alive. Big up to the referee. He kept it alive. He played the advantage. George Dobson now plays a terrible ball. Back to Mr. Longman. Throw in Charlton. But again, the referee's doing fine. I've got no complaints with this referee whatsoever. No complaints at all. But again, substitutions will be coming up. As soon as I see something, I'll let you know. Ball down the line. Charlton getting into Wrexham's half. And Longman says, not a chance. Get out of here. Cleworth, head tennis right now. Should be a free kick, but no free kick. Again, the referee plays the advantage, and sometimes it's quite surprising. But hey, I'd sooner have advantage than the whistle down and kill the flow. This referee has tried to keep the flow of the game go all the time, and for one reason, our entertainment. Wrexham 8 unbeaten so far. This could be 9. I'm asking for 10 on the season so far to finish. Charlton 6 unbeaten. Can it be 7? Can they get two goals back? Can they get back into this? Longman now on the ball. Wrexham channeling the ball, playing the ball around, killing the clock. It's beautiful to play the ball around because if you're in possession, possession kills the defensive work. No one scores on you when you got the ball. You just play all day. Roselle 91, Longman have a yellow. Not that I know. Calamity Jana, entire racecourse ground singing Super Paul Mullin. You know what? I wanted to address that as well. He is a legend. I hope and I pray, and inside I really believe that Wrexham, the club, will do the right thing by Paul Mullin. And if you see how Paul Mullin is moving around, watching the game in the fans the last game, and now on the bench per se, I think there's a special moment coming up for Paul Mullin whereby I really think they're going to make him an ambassador position. Anyway, back into the game. Let's see what happens. Ball now. Jimmy Mack on the left wing looking to get that cross in. Taps it off. No cross. Anyway, back into the game. Let's see what happens. Ball now. Jimmy Mack on the left wing looking to get that cross in. Taps it off. No cross coming. Oh, ball comes now and Mannion collects it. First time you've seen Mannion dominate his box all game long. A little bit late for it to be 60 minutes, but Mannion dominates the ball, collects the cross, rolls it out, gets Charlton going down the field. But they're not going anywhere. On the edge of the box. Where's the confidence from last week? 4 goals they put past Wycombe. Where's the confidence to get back in this game? Everything they've done has been training ground, but they haven't hurt Wrexham so far. Let's hope that continues. But Wrexham have an answer for everything. The tackles, the blocks, the head tennis, the long balls, back of the net, 2-0. They got an answer for everything. Let's hope it stays that way. But sometimes when you see what you're seeing, you know what you're seeing. And there's no other way for this to end. Great play by Arthur Okonkwo. Using the time, using the clock. Great game management. That's what Wrexham's got today. Game management on the money. Wrexham so far in 2025, fantastic season, 11-5-5. This will be 12-5-5 home and away so far, second half of the season since January the 1st. Charlton, 15 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses. It looks like it's 4. 15-4-4. Wrexham now moving forward. Charlton now defending very well, getting the ball up to halfway, trying to shift it out left. McLean intercepts, wins it, goes tic-tac-toeing. Rathbone watching McLean go down the wing. That was a tough tackle on James McLean, I tell you. But he'll wear it. He's a tough nut. He's a tough nut. You can't get him down. Yes, I say that. Mark Norville, Mullin and Palmer, 70 minutes substitutions, but sadly they were not included. It would be a nice thing to have happen, but maybe next game. Should be a free kick coming up to Wrexham. Referee says no. Advantage Charlton, but they can't use the ball. Wrexham coming back again. Sammy Smith in the mid of Charlton's half, looking the ground, takes the ball, passes off. Cleworth now has the ball. Charlton looking and Charlton hunting that ball, making blocks, trying to get the ball, trying to get possession, trying to get in this game. They've got 30 minutes left to get in this game. 2-0 to Wrexham. Substitutions coming up. Calamity Janus, serious thoughts. Mark was a Wycombe fan from his earlier joke about Steve singing. 30 minutes later, getting the joke. I have anxiety brain. Calamity anxiety brain. No need for it now, my man. No need for the anxiety brain whatsoever. Get some of that Kentucky bourbon down here. Phil John, Calamity Jana, legend. Absolutely. Calamity Jana, entire racecourse singing Super Paul Mullin. I love reading that again because Paul Mullin, have we missed him? Ask yourself one question. Have we missed Paul Mullin? Because I think everybody has. Everybody has. But here we are, primetime football, starting your day off, making your day, rounding off a fantastic evening. It's everything you dreamed it could be, and it's going better than it should be. But people will start to get a little nervy because it's too good. But here we are, 2-0 in dreamland, 45 matches. And like I say, is the season going to end as an anticlimax? Do Wrexham do it today? Do we let Paul Mullin, Ollie Palmer, Mark Howard, some of the other guys that haven't played. We get some of the other guys out for the next game. And let's have Sammy Smith, Stevie Fletcher, and the likes of go in the crowd and have a day with the fans. Nutty situation. Crazy thought. But what a beautiful thought, hey? Nail this game down. In the next game, hey, let's have some superstars that we love, that we haven't seen, get on the field and get some time and have some fun, put the ball in the back of net and end this season like a wham-bam. Yes, corner coming up, 61 minutes in. Charlton trying to break down the door. Wrexham resolute in defence, but we are weak on corners. And I said in context with Charlton fans, if we score, going out, I had to shut up there, just watching play. I said, if we score first, we'll make you come out. But when you start to get serious and get a look in on goal, I really feel it's probably only through a corner. We have given up goals on corners. Charlton making another substitution. Your man Anderson going off. Anderson tried all he could, but couldn't get it coming through. Kanu on, number 29. They're changing up the system. Is it going to work? 62 minutes to go. Frantic times for Charlton fans. Are they going to get a goal back in here? They've been trying and been trying. All the way from the University of Greenwich to the Stoke Kairos. They came with a game plan. They've been trying, but it hasn't come off so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Throw-in coming up to Wrexham. Ben Tony, the referee, again doing a great job. Haven't seen too much from Phil Parkinson today on the sideline. But then again, when you're 2-0 up after 18 minutes, I'll leave it for you to think what he has to do, because he doesn't really have much to do. The players are literally playing out of their skin. Every time Charlton try to go long, there's a Wrexham shirt ready to pounce. That should be a Charlton throw-in, but it's given to Wrexham. Very fortuitous, very fortuitous. Longman headed it out, gets the throw-in. He's laughing. I'm laughing. You're laughing. George Dobson looking to get on the ball. Still tight. But again, look at the dancing partners. Look at the dancing partners. Everywhere you see, someone is marking a man. There's not much space at all. Longman gets the give and go with Dobson. Back to Cleworth. All the way to Dan Scarr. Dan Scarr cuts inside and all the way to Arthur Okonkwo. Arthur can take his time here. Perfect play by Arthur Okonkwo. Foot on the ball, surveys the play, goes long, and wins more time. Jay Rodriguez looking a little bit tired. Jay's had a fantastic game today. Maybe Jay comes off pretty soon, but he's done himself proud. And I tell you what, he'll get a standing ovation when he goes off. Absolutely. If Jay goes off, they'll give him a standing ovation. No doubt about it. Again, the game seems to be hitting a bit of a lull spot. Wrexham fully in command. Fully in command. The general has done a super job keeping everybody in the game as well. Everybody's connected. Everybody's thinking. And definitely for the cause. Wrexham not giving anything away. Smithy can't keep it in. Gives it back to. Referee will give him a card for kicking the ball away. I think that's a little sad. But Sammy Smith gets a yellow ball for kicking the ball away. He didn't need to do it. It wasn't that bad. But there you go. Yellow card, Sam Smith. Back to the chat quickly. Phil John, Charlton, Amkin, the subs so far. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Calamity Jane. Sorry, Mark Norville. Nah, it was just my crap typing. I support all West Country teams, but Wrexham is my love child. There you go. Mark's a good guy, peeps. Yes. Calamity Jane also love my child. Sorry, Calamity Jane. Also, my love child. Have we met? LOL. That is funny. That is funny. That's good. Bit of a come together with the guys now. No one's getting angry. But a little bit of argy-bargy. But you're going to get that. It's going to break down. Ball coming back. Referee's not happy. Play that over again. He wasn't ready. But going back to it, Mark Norville. Nah. It was just my crap typing. I support all West Country teams, but Wrexham is my love child. Calamity Jane answers up. Also my love child. Have we met? LOL. Now you understand it better. Free kick coming in for Wrexham. Phil John, Charlton manager, regretting the circus statement. Oh, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ball coming in. Not a good one. Come on, Matty James. The general with a terrible free kick for the first time this season. But it is the way it is. Ball back to Longman in her own half. Goes long down the line. Excuse me. And Smithy's called for another free kick. Smithy wants to be careful. He's riding a yellow card, but if he keeps giving these niggly, silly little red cards, I don't say it's going to, but he's playing with fire. So use the body, continue to play that game, but be very careful that it doesn't cost you. Yeah, we don't need to go 10 on 11. Keep it smart, Smithy. Keep it smart. In fact, 2-0 up, 66. Smithy off, Fletcher on. You could do that. Save the worries with the yellow card, yeah? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Going to Phil John, Charlton manager. Absolutely. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Going to Phil John, Charlton manager. Absolutely. Mick, wait for it. I'm going to come straight to you. Balls forward. Mick says, watch Wrexham AFC match live on YouTube for the crowd noise, no commentary. Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube, but why you would? Why would you not want commentary? Anyway, John Farley, been watching Wrexham's progress from Canada since they were National League. I've been a Hammers fan, supporters for 60 years. Come on, you Irons. But this fairy tale in progress beats anything. Hope they win and manage. Yes, absolutely. Well done, you Iron. Well done, son. An Iron is a West Ham fan. He's an Iron. Come on, you Irons. Anyway, back into the game. Charlton into Wrexham's half, going right side, trying to penetrate. McLean intercepts, head tennis, out of here. And Ollie Rathbone thrashes the ball down the field. One more time into the chat. Mark Novell, that depends. Calamity, I was... I'm not answering that one. I'm leaving that one wide alone. I'm not answering that one. I'm leaving that one wide alone. You can play with that all you like. That's way too rich for this one. Phil John, I agree. Smith off would make sense. Absolutely. He's run himself into the ground. He's done a great job. He's got the goal. I think that it only adds to that red card worry, you know? I mean, Smithy did deserve a yellow card, but he's got one. But to keep things straight, here he goes. Here he goes. Super Stevie Fletcher's coming on for Jay Rodriguez. That's one. And give Jay a hand. Everybody, give Jay a hand. Jay's done well. He's feeling loved. He's put it in today. He can walk off with his head held high. Jay has done a match today. He's done a match. He really has. It's nice to see him play a game like that for his own self-confidence and self-respect, yeah? I mean, he's not a low-league player. He's coming to the end of the career. So it's nice to see that. But Super Stevie Fletcher on. 22 minutes of Stevie Fletcher time. Woof. Come on, Stevie. Anywho, free kick coming in for Charlton. Comes in deep. Hits the penalty spot. It's in the box. It's a bit of a tussle. Could go anywhere. It's still alive. Kicked out. Well done. Going for a throw-in, possibly? Yes, it goes for the throw-in. I definitely would be bringing Smithy out, though. I'd probably... Maybe another 5 minutes, Smithy out, and maybe someone in the midfield to plug it up just a bit more, stifle the flow, and that's the next thing I'm changing up. Nothing else. I don't need to change anything else. Maybe Matty James' legs are going long, yeah? Maybe Matty needs the one to come out. But other than that, keep it as it is. Things are going good. 2-0 up, 69 minutes. Charlton looking a little bit on the outside, trying to get things done, but they're still trying. They're not giving up. They get one. This could be a crescendo of a finish. Lewis Brunt, fantastic defending again. Doesn't clear it well, though. Ball comes in from the clearance onto the box. And Arthur Okonkwo drops it and picks it up. I was looking for a free kick there, but doesn't look like it. Take a look at this again. Have a look closely on the replay. Takes it, drops it, picks it up. How lucky was that? I reckon your heart was in your mouth. Was your heart in your mouth when he dropped the ball? Because I watched it, and you know me, I'm a bit slow to panic. I'm a bit calm. But I see it, but I'm thinking, that could have been lucky. If that goes in, 2-1, 20 minutes to go, the crescendo I was talking about is on. Charlton going down the right wing now, going to get the cross in. Cross comes in, horrible cross, easily blocked, and Wrexham clear one more time. Smithy heads a long time, and that should be a free kick coming through. Wow, hard challenge. You know, that's two now. That's two really reckless challenges coming in on Wrexham players. Referee better take a look at that. Referee better take a look at that. Ramsey's going to be breaking someone's leg if he keeps doing that. Reckless. There's no need to be challenging like that. Stevie Smith is going to give it back. You watch. Stevie Smith will hurt that man. Ramsey's got no chance against Fletcher. You get Fletcher angry, you're going to get bruised the right way. He'll use the body on you. He'll land on you. He'll kick through the ball and kick you. The old-fashioned traits. Stevie Fletcher came from the old-fashioned game. He still knows how to play nasty hard. Not dirty hard, nasty hard. So if Ramsey wants a game like that, he's got the wrong guy to go up against because Fletcher will batter him. Charlton now going down the left wing. Looking to get the cross in, looking to get something started again. Ball comes in, great cross. Goes long. It's going to go for a goal kick. No, goes for a corner. Goes for a corner. Scar just gets the head into it. But hey, Charlton not going anywhere. Like I say, still into this. Going to the chat. Interesting, Mick. Interesting. Yes. Mick's watching on YouTube. And he's got stadium noise and my commentary at the same time. Interesting. You know what? Mick may be telling a few people where to get the game cheaper. If that's the point, great point, Mick. Great point. I didn't really understand where you were coming from, so I couldn't commentate on it or couldn't comment on it. But yeah, I'm fully on board with you there, 100%. Yeah. Mick's got the game on YouTube. And hey, my commentary, I think it's probably better because I'm not between the lines. I have no rules to play for or no rules to belong to. Just common decency and passion. Boom. Ball comes out. Corner comes in. Wrexham clear it. But yeah, big up, Mick. Really big up. That's great. Ball on the halfway line. Coming back in from Wrexham's territory. Into Wrexham's penalty box. Again, the head tennis. It comes in. Wrexham clear again. Smithy collects on the edge of the box. Goes running. Cooking the clock. Looking for something to happen. Great ball play by Smithy. Gets dumped to the ground. No free kick. Ball goes long into Charlton's territory, just on the edge of the box. They're bringing it back up front. They're looking urgently to get forward. 73 minutes to go. 17 minutes to go. Charlton hurrying now. Hurrying. Trying to get things going faster. Going long. Right side. Again, Jimmy Mack been busy all day long. Hands on. No foul. And then hurls the ball into midway. Stevie Fletcher trying to get in there. Lucky he doesn't get the boot to the head. I tell you, that could have been something. Charlton cutting inside now, looking to get into the box. Inside the box, turns. But again, Wrexham clear the ball. Phenomenal defending all season long. But again, we've got to keep this tight. Cannot get a goal scored against us. We have to keep them off the board. Charlton's looking now to get something going. We're sitting a little deep. There's your Stevie Fletcher. There's the battering ram, yeah? That big tackle. That's what you get. You piss him off, he's coming for you. Stephen Iron Man Fletcher. At his age, not many can do it, but you know he can. And he's on for the end of the game. But Stephen Fletcher has been absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, worthy of player of the season. Who's your player of the season? Who could it be? You got quite a few to think from. Ollie Rathbone, his numbers. He can be a player of the season. Sam Smith with his overall numbers could be a player of the season, but his Wrexham numbers, maybe not. Ball coming through now on the edge of the box. Wrexham clear again. Excellent play. Georgie Dobson rides the challenge, goes down the line, puts the ball long. That's a fantastic ball, and it is going to get there. Just intercepted. Smithy now fighting for it. Wrexham pick up the ball, put the ball in, cross it. Stevie Fletcher, unlucky, can't get it. Ball was just too long, but the thought was there. Charlton now just level with the penalty box in their own half. 15 minutes to go. Charlton's dream of finishing second coming to an end. Getting ready to go into the playoffs. Ball goes way long down the field. Excellent ball on the edge of the box. And I tell you what, a timely tackle by Cleworth puts it out for a corner. Excellent play. Godden really looking for something to happen on the edge of the box, but Cleworth, magical tackling. I'd sooner take the corner than let Godden, top scorer in this division, take a shot on net. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Cleworth has done phenomenal all season long. Shots on the game, 7-4 for Wrexham, 2 on target for both. Possession, 52% Charlton, 47% Wrexham. Yeah. And remember, I said, give Charlton 70%. As long as we score the goal that wins the match, I care less. The referee is not happy. He's having a word. And I'm cracking up. Ball long. Cleared by Wrexham on the edge of the box. Smithy's fighting for it. It goes back deep. Comes all the way left. Charlton now looking to get the ball in. Should have crossed, but he's looking for the tic-tac-toe shot. Doesn't work off edge of the box. Charlton still have the ball, looking for something to happen. Give and go. Loses the ball. Wrexham come up with it. Should go again. Longman pissing around with the ball. Needs to clear it. Too many times, Longman has hung onto the ball in and around the penalty box, and he needs to clear it. Put it out. Kick it long. Do whatever. But don't have the ball at your feet in the penalty box. You're asking for trouble. Literally. Calamity Jana. D. Scott, let's see Marriott next. Absolutely. Great call. Get Smithy off. Get Jack on. Immediately. Immediately. Get Jack Marriott on now. There's no need for Smithy to be out there any longer. Give him a standing ovation. Get him off. We love him, but Jack Marriott needs to come on. I tell you what, defending is absolutely phenomenal by Rathbone. Ollie Rathbone, again, hasn't give up. Phenomenal season and could be a player of the year. Remember, send in, especially next pregame. I'm going to be hammering in the next pregame for Lincoln for your player of the seasons. Next Lincoln game. I'm going to be hammering it in for the pregame. Give me your player of the season. I tell you what, I'm looking at people in the crowd, and all the Wrexham fans are. There's a lot of noise in the end, okay? But there's a lot of Wrexham fans just literally sitting there as if, wow, we're doing it. We're doing it. Just absolutely loving it. McLean down the line, great scoop from Rathbone, and they win the free kick. Nope, win the throw in from Gilbert. Gilbert diving through with studs showing, looking nasty, angry. But that's what happens when you disappoint a team that's been on such a phenomenal run. 10 clean sheets in the second half of the season for Charlton. Not today. Wrexham on the edge of the box now, looking for things to happen. Rolly Rathbone battling, doesn't get it, but battles nonetheless. Wrexham keeping Charlton in their own half. I tell you, some tackles are flying now. There really are some tackles flying. If somebody connects there, it's definitely a red card. And the referee's saying, just keep it calm. Keep it calm. Yeah, absolutely. Referee's on the money. Ben Toner has done a great job on this game. Same as Wayne Grinnell and Jacob Lahane, the linesman, and obviously Alan Young, the fourth official. All the officials have kept this game flying very well. No complaints. Charlton on the edge of their box, looking to get forward. Heading out from the penalty box again. Ollie Rathbone, hard-working Ollie Rathbone, getting it done, wins. No, he does win the throw-in. Charlton, no, it doesn't stay in. We win the throw-in. Going to say, Grim plays Cleworth, brilliant for that tackle, yeah. Maria McConnell, that's the way, Nick, absolutely. Nick, ooh, everywhere we go. Maria McConnell. Villa dream of the cup final, also failed. Shame that. Palace fans will be happy. Hey, you know what? Palace have been to Wembley a few times in the last few years, over the last 40, 50 years, I'd say, and they've lost every one, particularly against Man United, I believe. Tell me I'm wrong, but I think Palace have lost 2 cup finals against Manchester United in the last 2 cup finals. Anyway, ball into the penalty area. Wrexham clearing it, going back to the shack. Pickle Kisser. Wrexham has the second least goals against Birmingham. Birmingham first. So my season player has to be Okonkwo. Big call. Okonkwo could be our player of the year. Yeah. Wrexham now moving forward. By the way, Wrexham have conceded 34 goals and Birmingham 30 on the season. But yeah, Okonkwo could be a player of the season. Wrexham now, right side, looking to go down the line. Longman now, plenty of time to get the cross in. Beautiful cross. And what a goal! What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Sammy Smith, what a goal! 3-0. It's done. There is my insurance marker. It's been a while. They took their bloody time getting the insurance marker. I'm joking, obviously. But there we go. 3-0. 3-0. Mick, goal. Yes. Calamity Jane, it's over, baby. Calamity Jane, it is over, baby. It is over. Maria McConnell, hope Forest surprise everybody and stuff Man City. Yes. Digging this. Smith. Hoot. Yes. Get in there, Smithy. Paul Phelps. Woohoo. I'm telling you now. Brilliant. Calamity Janie. Sammy. Richard, that's mad. 3-0 Wrexham. Yes, baby. 3-0. Oh, I tell you, all around the world, everywhere you are around the world, you've got to be living this. This is like magic. What a great goal. Cleworth with the cross, has time to set it up. Comes in with power, and Sam Smith bangs it in the net. Let's have Sam Smith hang on and maybe get a hat-trick. Yeah? Maybe get that hat-trick. Would be nice, but hey, Sammy Smith, woo, unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2 goals on the day, 18 and 81. Look at these guys. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at Ryan. I'm looking at Rob more than anything. Rob's voice, he's like, oh, my God. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Look at my face. Rob is like, God. He is absolutely beside himself. Smithy is coming to the moment, but Ryan and Rob, Sir Ryan and Sir Rob of Wrexham are hugging each other, and they are literally like, oh my life, holy F is what I've just read off Ryan's mouth. Holy F. You know that man Ryan, he does swear quite a bit, doesn't he, eh? I tell you, bloody hell. Anyway, 3-0 up, party is going on. I tell you, post-game is coming along too. Post-game coming along too. Wrexham, 11 clean sheets in 2025. Maybe that's a big reason why we are where we are. I tell you, Arthur Okonkwo, maybe your player of the season. I will not sway anybody. But next show, I'm going to be asking for your player of the seasons as well. But that one is down. Arthur Okonkwo, 11 clean sheets this season. Not this season, this year. Not all of those 11 this year were for Arthur. But Arthur has had a phenomenal season. I believe that's 20 on the season for Arthur. Anyway, Wrexham now with the ball, tick-toeing, looking like they're in the ascendancy. Ryan Longman, loads of space, looking like Ryan Barnett. On the edge of the box, cutting in, takes a shot, way wide. He would have been better to pass it off. But hey, bless his heart. More time clicked off the clock. We're 3-0 up. There's no way there's a comeback for Charlton today. Talking to a lot of Charlton fans in the chat before the game and emailing, etc. We all agreed that this was going to be a tighter game than 3-0. Nobody saw a 3-0. And credit to the Charlton fans as well. Big respect to the Charlton fans. They were very respectful about Wrexham and what was going to happen, but also very dominant in their thoughts about how their team would be playing this match. Charlton have turned up defensively, but Wrexham have just destroyed them on the offense. There's no other way to look at this. The team chemistry for both teams is on the money. But again, Wrexham now full of confidence, wind in their sails. George Dobson going down the right wing. He's not a winger, but he's making himself look like one. Gives the ball back up. Matty James, the general, comes in to help out. Now things are winding down. The general back to Cleworth. Cleworth goes long. Over the top. 2 forward, but only one can come up with the ball, and that's Mannion in net. Going back to the chat quickly. Phil Weston. Well, that should be it, guys. Absolutely, Phil J. Weston. Absolutely. Maria McConnell. Celebrate good times. Come on, party on. Yes, can I sing? Mike, I'm going to sing. Mick, I'm going to sing. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah. Woo. With a bit of cracking. Yes. Jez Lloyd, I'm cheering from Mould. Nice. Well done, Jez Lloyd. Calamity Jane, Rob's already tearing up. I love the heart. I love it. Maria McConnell, Mould, nice. And Rizal91, how can I get a green shirt of Wrexham? The ones, referee's coming back over. Just a second. Referee's coming over. He ain't happy. He's not a happy boy. Oh, I tell you, referee's not happy. Drop ball. There we go. This referee's done a hell of a job. You know what? He's the kind of guy that would frustrate you if you were losing 3-0, but he's the kind of guy that'll make you happy if you're 3-0 up. And if you watch this game, you've had a fine bit of refereeing. Edge of the box, Wrexham, another fine block off a great opportunity. Charlton could have come up with a shot there, but again, it doesn't happen. Smithy now battering for the ball. He's having a confident time. Ramsey on his arse. Smithy comes up with the ball, taps it off. Well done for the hold-up play. Sammy Smith. McLean over to the general to Smith. The general back, taking time. Wrexham passing it around, looking like Real Madrid. Cleworth back to Scar. Scar taking a look. He don't have to go anywhere. Tic-tac-toe, baby. Pass it around. The general to Scar. Scar looks around. He's not going anywhere. Probably going to come across. There you go. back over to Cleworth. Cleworth having a look around, does now look to go forward. Goes over the top, one more time. The battering ram, Stephen Fletcher, doing enough to make sure he gives a free kick away. Kills the game. Take a free kick, kill a couple of seconds. Looks like Jack Marriott's coming on. Should have been on earlier. Come on. But Sammy Smith, take a bow. Everybody give Sammy Smith a hand. Jack Marriott's coming on with that beautiful ball over the top. Sam Smith's volley. What a goal. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you. Treads the flag flat and then heads in a rocket of Cleworth's cross. Bang. Get in there. Mannion in net on all 3 goals has had no chance. No chance whatsoever. Phil John, this is an amazing achievement. It really is. Yes, the money has been put in, but as we all know, money can't always put the ball in the back of the net. Kimru Ambith. Yes, absolutely. It is. Absolutely, Phil John. Ball into the penalty area. Very dangerous right now. Takes a shot in. Wrexham still clear it. Man in front goes long. Absolutely. Diolch. I say Diolch. Phil John, thank you. Great points. I'll never forget what we've done in this last 3 years. I'll never forget what's happened in the last 50 years of Wrexham either. You have to have been there to know it. But I'll never forget these last 3 years. But going into the championship, holy shit, that's what we're talking about. Going into the championship. I mean, done and dusted. Start celebrating now. I mean, they got to get 4 goals to take the points away from us. They got to get 3 goals to give us a point. We got 3 points in the bag, more so than you'll ever see in your whole life. Looking at the table, Wrexham in second, 89 points, in behind Birmingham, 102. Promoted. Going up, living the dream, done it, baby. Couldn't believe it. Start of the season, I thought 3rd or 4th. Let's go through the playoffs. Maybe that's the way we're going. No. We hung on and we stayed with Wycombe like I begged we would. And we waited to pounce like I asked if we could. And we've done it. Smithy on the ball now, edge of the box. Backs over to Ryan Longman on the right side of the box. Ryan now stroking it around. A little bit of tac-tac-toe. Gives it back. Dobson on the ball. Beautiful ball inside. Absolute beautiful. Rathbone. I tell you, that should be a penalty. Not a penalty. No penalty given. Rathbone takes a shot. But I tell you what, referee could have given a penalty there. Nothing doing. But again, Wrexham in the ascendancy, having it happen. Awesome game. Smith, awesome game. Absolutely. Digging this. Brilliant. Maria McConnell, spot on. Just got 3-0. Quality. Boom. You had it. Great shot. But again, Stevie Fletcher may have asked why no penalty in that moment. But you're 3-0 up. We can't get greedy. We have a lovely, lovely greetings from Greece. If I was Greek, I could read that. I love greetings from Greece. From my heart to you, thank you. Lots of love. But we got greetings from Greece. Suhaimi Jawir, TQ for mention, Calamity Jana. Brilliant. Yes, absolutely. Wrexham on the ball, just going here. One more time down the line, can't keep it in. Longman, Pickle Kisser, Smith, karate kick. Yeah, I'm going to say this because it's funny. Pickle Kisser says, Smith, karate kick the shit out of the corner pole, needs to be on a shirt, killer goal. Absolutely. That needs to be a t-shirt. That so needs to be a t-shirt. Absolutely. Time winding down now. 89 minutes, coming up to 90 minutes. Wrexham, 3-0 up. Promoted to the championship. A game still to go. The season is now finishing in an anticlimax. We can have Paulie Marlin, Stevie Fletcher, Jack Marriott on from the half at Lincoln and have an away day like never before. The game is coming to a close. We're going into the post-game. 15 minutes of absolute nothing doing for Charlton in this last 15. Remember, each game is 6 15-minute games. The last 15 minutes, Charlton have tried. They got nothing. The previous 15-minute game, they literally looked like they could have got a goal. Great defending from Wrexham. Great team performance. But what a cause. They've all stood up. They've all stood up. They've all come to play. No one has missed a beat. Not even you. Charlton now, 9 seconds, looking to get the ball in the box. It would be nice for Wrexham to carry this clean sheet for Arthur. I don't normally say it, but I'm going to say it. That's the only thing missing off this game. And can you look at the fans standing on the edge of the field? It's a thing of beauty. Made in Wales. It's a thing of beauty. The fans on the side of the field. This reminds me of the 1920 FA Cup final. Go and look at pictures of the 1920 FA Cup final. No, you cheeky buggers, I wasn't there. But the pictures of the 1920 FA Cup final, go and look at them with the fans lined all around the field. Not a seat could be had. And yes, that white horse that cleared the field. But these scenes remind me of last year at Wrexham, the year before at Wrexham, and especially the FA Cup final of 1920 for a bigger picture. But yes, the fans are getting ready to get on the field. It's going to be another red, smoky party all over that beautiful green field. I'm not even worried about commentating the game at the moment because we are building up in a minute's time for an explosive party. And I can still feel myself getting emotional. And I'm keeping it together because it's been a long ride. It's been a long ride. A long ride. And a good ride. It's been a good ride. Going to hit you guys in the chat right now. Seconds to do, but these fans are coming on. Jez Lloyd, I hope Gareth Lynn from Llinfend is watching his beloved Wrexham up in Scotland. I hope so too. There will be tears from Gareth. Absolutely. Absolutely. Calamity Jana, sitting here in awe of the journey. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. It's can't believe today has gone so beautifully as it has. It's been a beautiful day. It's been the most exquisite performance that you could ever get in such a stressy situation. And again, massively, Wrexham deny an open goal in the final seconds. And there it is, guys. There it is. Get ready for the fans to come on. Get ready for the fans to come on. It is done, mates. It is done. Rob and Ryan are, I tell you what, they're kissing each other. They're loving each other. The fans are jumping up and down. Fans are on the crowd. The crowd is on the field. There's the smoke coming off, mate. I tell you, scenes. Woo! Tell you, Phil is emotional. Phil is emotional. Phil is emotional. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. You keep watching your scenes. I'm going to the chat right now. I'm sharing this with you right now. Unbelievable. Diddy Scott, Vardy has been ruled out, so we don't get Vardy. Going up again, hello from Leo Minster, Massachusetts. Come on, USA. Maria McConnell, no anticlimax, got the job done in good time. Party time, and next game, Maria, and next game. Calamity Jana, Diddy Scott, 66-29. I like the idea of going up with them. Feels Knox County-ish. You betcha. Nick, talking about Mick right now, full-time. I hope you're still enjoying the YouTube, and I hope you're still enjoying the chat, mate. Brilliant idea. Let's get more people watching YouTube and listening to watch YouTube for the Wrexham and listening and hearing my big yap. Big up, Mick. Big up. Philippe Cifuentes, party time from Chile. Lovely, lovely. Chile. Whereabouts in Chile? Tell me where you're from, Felipe. Whereabouts in Chile, Felipe Cifuentes? ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Oh, Mark Norval. The sheep are starting to get nervous. I don't think that Wrexham fans will care about who you're a bugger. You're a bugger, Mark. Pickle Kisser, they just made history. Absolutely. But you're a funny man. You're a funny man, Mark. You are. Calamity Jana, pitch invasion. Absolutely. Got all the boys on the shoulders. Phil is looking emotional. He's keeping it together, but you can tell packed in behind them eyes, there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of things going through his eyes. Diddy Scott, 66-29. Calamity Jana, my thoughts exactly. Bird and Monkey. Bird and Monkey. Love that. Love that. Up the town, Andy Solo. Have a beer for me, lads, or have some Kraken from me. John Farley, thanks for the commentary. Thanks for the kind words, Johnny. Beautiful, matey. Nick, subscribed. Well done, Mick. Brilliant. Come back for more, mate. We've got another game to go in Lincoln and also shows through the summer. Don't forget there's a World Cup coming next year. That little trophy. I'm going to be there. Eric F., my man, build the statue of Phil. Absolutely. I'm looking at Ryan. Ryan looks like he's drained. Ryan looks drained. Phil J. Weston, proudest punch, mate. I'll tell you what, I'm not crying out right now, but I probably will be. I think I've held it down. I was going to cry a couple of seconds ago. I felt it coming through, but you guys have helped me through it. Absolutely. But Phil J. Weston, mate, we bloody did it. Unbelievable. And no arrogance with Wrexham. It's been a phenomenal ride. But I'm looking at Rob, Sir Rob of Wrexham, and I'm looking at Ryan, Sir Ryan, crying. Fantastic. Simon Evans, mate, as a Wrexham fan since Priest, I'm in tears. You're going to get me going, you bugger. You're going to get me going. Digging this, what a day. Yeah. Phil J. Weston, proud as punch. I am too, mate. Maria McConnell, great show, bud. Top football story for everyone. It is absolutely a top story. It is. It is emotional. It is. It's really emotional. Phil J. Weston, Wales, big up. Calamity Jana, Ryan is sobbing. Yeah, I am too. So are you. A. Must be wild for this to happen to your home team. Yeah. Wrexham will never be the same. Never be the same team again. They won't. They won't. I'm looking at Paulie Mullin, and this team's going to change. This team is going to change. It really is. But it's good. It's good. It's good. And I am crying. I am. Ryan is sobbing. I'm sobbing. You're sobbing. Why? Because it's so magnificent. Wrexham, 11 tackles, 1 on the game. Charlton as well. 13 interceptions, 5 interceptions for Charlton. 64% passing, 68% in favour of Charlton. This will get me back in gear. Howard Dorbert, brilliant, passionate commentary, mate. Thank you, sir. That is all I've got. That is all I am. That's all I love. And you come back again, mate. You come back again. These tears are real. These tears are real. Whew. After a few more crackers, I don't think I need them. I think I'm doing it already. Roselle 91, happy to share this promotion with you, and we are happy to share it with you, mate. I tell you, it is honestly, this is the biggest day I've had. I can remember 77, 78. I can. And 78 and 79 too. I can. But this is the biggest day. It really is. Really is. It's amazing. It really is. And, excuse me, Phil John. No one invested so much as a penny. Bring on the Deadpool and Rob McElhenney. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, great lines, eh? Great lines. And I mean, can you ever think of a better season? A better club to be around? A better time to be with it? I mean, I can't. I mean, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. You're in the post-game show, guys. This is phenomenal. The game was absolutely phenomenal. You know what you saw. 3 magical goals. The team come to life. No one nervous. Everybody standing up to a man, owning their missions and missions within the game. Great goalkeeping by Arthur. 3 fantastic goals. Ollie Rathbone, Sammy Smith, 2 on the day. It's phenomenal. This is party time. This is party time right now. The post game is party time for me with you. And I'll tell you what, stick with me, ask a question, tell me what you're thinking, whatever it is. Phil John, you're absolutely right with that line. Andy Solo, love the passion. It's why I stayed watching with you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. That's why I love working with you guys. That's why I love being in the family. You're my family out here. I love this. I love it every time. You bring me alive. But again, Andy Solo, love the passion. It's why I stayed watching you. Love to see its celebration. It's very well earned. It is. And it's our celebration, Andy. It's our celebration. All of ours. We're all celebrating this. You don't need to have been born in Wales to be a Wrexham fan. You could have been born in Jakarta. You could have been born in Melbourne. You could have been born in Vancouver, Rome, Warsaw, anywhere. But you're in this family. And it's real. And these tears are real too. That's why we're connected. So, Andy, absolutely, mate. I love you too, buddy. I do. Calamity Jana, I am sobbing now. And now Poppy has given me a cuddle. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Because you know what? Men do cry. And real men cry. And this man cries at the right time. I don't cry for nothing. I cry at the right time. I told you at the start of this show, it was going to be emotional. And I am emotional. And I'm getting emotional. So you keep crying because I'll keep crying with you. Giuseppe La Rocca, I hope you guys understand the following you have here in the States. Good luck and enjoy. Hey, I tell you. Giuseppe La Rocca. I tell you now, man, Wrexham fully know how many Americans are into this. I look at our numbers on this channel. This right now, 35% of the channel is in America right now watching this. this channel, this channel, 35%. If you take that to the bank, you've got to realize there's millions of Americans watching Wrexham. Why do you think there's such a big American feel in the club as well? So, Giuseppe, you Americans, everybody around the world, you're part of this club, big time. Like I say, you could be from anywhere in the world, but we're all a family. And it's that international feeling that Rob, Ryan, and Wrexham, the community, don't ever forget the community in Wrexham. It's a special place. You've got to have a wonderful community to bed anything. You take it to a big city, you would not have got this. You take it to a wonderful town like Wrexham, because Wrexham is a city, but it's a town. And it has a town feel. And everything is on the ground and down to earth. And everybody knows each other. But the change that you get here is because of Wrexham. So never forget that. Going back to the chat, guys, remember, 3-0, we've won. We've been promoted. It's all done and dusted. As far as I'm concerned on this post-game, it's a celebration with you and me. And I can give you some of the chats as we go through. But more or less, we're just celebrating a tough season. 3 promotions back-to-back. History made. The world is looking down on Wrexham. They're watching through the TV screens. They're hearing it in their cars, in their radios. They're hearing it online. Everybody is watching Wrexham, the best story in football. Like I've been telling you for echoes of time. Paul Phelps coming up to you right now. This is the best Wrexham mainstream Championship League quality. Thank you, my friend. That is really sweet. So you say that, Paul. That means a lot. Diddy Scott, 66-29. Great game. Another great colour commentary, Stevie. I'm off. I don't need to tell you. You all have to have a good day. Absolutely, Scotty. On your way, buddy. Paul Phelps again. I appreciate what you said there. Thank you very much. Pickle Kisser, let me have a swig. Cheers to everybody. Remember, you make this with the chat and the game and being here the best place for all of us to be. It's an absolute blast being here with you. It really is. I get so pumped. You can't imagine. But maybe you can. But I'm still crying. Because I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed. Looking at the table, 45 games in, 89 points. We are done. It's over. Next week, please bring Paul Mullin into the fray. Please bring Ollie into the fray. And maybe Mark Howard. And get some of the guys some time. And we don't care about the result. We so don't care about the result. But going back to the chat. Pickle Kisser, so crazy thought. But how about next year we make it back-to-back? Wow. You know, that would be phenomenal. For that to happen, I would say this much. We've got to get dynamite players in. You'll have a squad that you don't recognize anymore and a team that you'll have to get used to again. That's what it will mean. In short term, we'd have to spend millions. And the team that we then get to see will be a new team. That's what that means. Can it happen? Not impossible. If I put a percentage rating on it, I would say it's probably 27% chance that can happen. No more than that. Phil John, we are Wrexham FC. We're never going to die, unlike our Chester neighbours who dissed their club goodbye. We're going for promotion and shagging all the sheep. We are Wrexham FC. We're going to win the league. Brilliant. Singing it. Well done, Phil John. Brilliant. Maria McConnell, this Wrexham team are top draw. Loved watching them last week at Blackpool. Yes. And the fans were top draw too. They were. It was phenomenal. That game set this game up. And my 5-3 prediction, okay, if we get a win at Lincoln, I've got my 5-3 prediction. How many of you have predicted it so close towards the end of the season? I'm 5-3. You can check the 8 games to glory to see what I'm looking at. But 5-3. Anyway, I tell you, this Wrexham team is top draw. Loved every moment last week, like you did, Maria, too. Phil John, what this means to Wrexham cannot be understated. No, it can't. Sports does mean something, but what it means for Wrexham, North Wales, the economy, you can't talk enough, because if you went back 10 years ago, the economy literally not on its knees, no, but it wasn't thriving like it is now. You look at the spin-offs that Wrexham FC has in the local community, in and around Wrexham, that have been literally galvanised through Rob and Ryan and the injection of the sponsors. You can even talk as well and lovingly about a trucking company, a big trucking company in Wrexham, Fox Bulk Transport. I know the guys. We're going to be talking to them. We'll get that sand delivery story going into Wrexham. But it's added so much to the community. It really is. Andy Solo, 3 promotions in a row really goes to show how great this team really is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, Andy. Couldn't agree more. Diakstrik from Malaysian family with love for Wrexham. So proud for the team and the fans. Diakstrik from Malaysia. Beautiful. Big up to Malaysia. Big love. You are definitely part of this family. I'm hugging you right now, giving you a massive squeeze, okay? Big up. Eric F. Really well run, mate, and great commentary as always. Thank you, Eric F. Thank you always, mate, for being there like everybody else. I love seeing everybody in here, and I know, right? I know you. I know all of you. I see your icon and your handle straight away. I'm not looking at a handle. I'm feeling a person on the other side, and you're looking on the other side with me looking back at you. So that's how it is. Digging this. Bottoms up, absolutely. Bottoms up, El Chap. You know, that Kraken is really doing it for me right now. I made a really good mix. And I don't drink a lot. I can't say I'm an alcoholic, can I? Not at all. That's not good. I'm not. But that's it's a nice taste. Anyway, moving along. Digging this. Bottoms up to you, my friend. Get one down here. Calamity Jana, as an American, we can get this. Sorry, start again. As an American, we can't get this close to professional soccer. And Wrexham has reinvigorated my love for the game. Brilliant. You just reinvigorated or stoked up a lot of love from the family to you, Calamity Jana. Absolutely, absolutely. Phil J. Weston, great commentary again, Steve. Great result, great scenes, great times. Great. Yes, I'm loving it, mate. Can't get enough of it. It's absolutely bloody phenomenal. Di Humphries, back at you, my friend. Taking it all in. Thanks, Steve, for all your commentaries. Off, do a few pints. Come on, you Reds. When you have your pints, Di, go and have your pints and tell the guys in the pub about the channel that you were in and the family you belong to. And get them in here. They'll love it. Next match, I want to see some of your mates, Di, in this chat for the Lincoln game. Phil J. Weston, Wrexham FC making history. Absolutely making history. And, you know, you got to say, the 4 back-to-back, it's too far for me to think about that, but 27% is what I can give you right now for people thinking about, can they do it again? It's a 27%, which is like stacked against you. But history has been made, and I'm just literally, when you think about things that can happen and on the final day that can go so wrong, you were worried about a loss today or a draw and going to Lincoln. Had Wycombe won. When you got up this morning, you saw Wycombe had lost, and you said, Stevie says the sun is shining. And normally, if it's pissing down with rain, his team loses when the rain is on his head. The sun is shining on my bonce, my head. And today we've had a fantastic game. Nothing went wrong, and it's 3-0. We're a championship team. We're no longer League One. And that at the first attempt. First attempt in League Two. To think it's going to be the first attempt in the Championship to go to the Premiership and break my heart, because I hate the Premier League. You know that. Can't stand the bloody Premier League. Don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I'm joking, but if Wrexham go there one day, I'll have to go. But League, Championship, club, that is what we are. Shake your head. 45 games down. We've done it. But yeah, Di Humphries. Enjoy those pints, my man. Enjoy those pints. Back at you, Mick. Glorious sunny day for a glorious sunny win. Mate, you're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I say, I looked out the window, and one other time I had a flood around my property. It was a World Cup game, and Wales didn't have a good result. So that's another one, see? That's another one. But glorious sunny day, Mick. Yeah. And just a second. And a glorious sunny win. Nick, you're absolutely right with that one. Absolutely right. Excuse me, my nose is getting a little bit blocked as I've had a little bit of a weep, but a happy weep. If you cry when your team goes up, or just a little trickle out the eyes, Means you care. Means you love what you got, and I do. Giuseppe La Rocca coming back at you. The story of Wrexham Football Club might be the greatest sports story ever told. You know, coming from where we were as such a tiny little club, and before Ryan Reynolds, because this is why I always take the piss out of Ryan, Rob was our boss. Sir Rob of Wrexham. Yes, the wee man. He was the boss. And then in come a knight in shining armour, Sir Ryan of Wrexham. So there's two Sirs, a Ryan and a Rob, both of Wrexham. But they've really changed our fortunes. They brought big business into this as well. When you look at some of what people thought were a little bit strange hirings and the management team and all these things happening, when you break it down, Rob's big business, Ryan's big business. They're not going to be happy with finishing with less than what they want. And these people are not kind of used to not getting what they want. When they give you a plan and a game plan and expectations and they set where the goals are, they're not asking you to make that happen. They're telling you that's going to happen. Make it happen. And if you can't, it's easy. We'll pay you well, but we'll get someone else that can do it. And if you look how the club has transitioned over the last 3 years, yeah. So not just on the sports field, but in behind the business. I say, Giuseppe, that's really what's made this team even bigger. No doubt about it. Calamity Janie back at you. Also, an American, we need something to feel good about. There's not a lot to celebrate for many of us right now. Well, let me put some love into the USA. I've been there many times. The USA is that way from me, due south. That's where the USA is, due south. I've been to the USA many times. I've got no problem with the USA at all. If you want a little bit of history, I've actually served alongside US troops way back in the day in battle. So for me, I got a lot of big American friends. And I don't put anybody down. I respect everybody. But if I've worked with you, and I've been in battle with you back in the day, now what do you think I think about America? Huh? How much do you think I love America? Like other countries too. I do. I have no bad blood in me. Not for anybody. Not at all. But okay, that's a good point though. As an American, we need something to feel good about. There's not a lot to celebrate for many of us right now. Keep your heads up. This is one reason why you want to, because you're part of our family, Calamity. And that is all that matters. Yeah, Phil John, see you all. Go celebrate now. Remember, celebrate as hard as you can, son. Andy Solo, enjoy your celebrating. I'm off for the day. See you next game for more celebrations. Absolutely, Andy Solo. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Mark Norville, what has not been mentioned? Well, two things. One, welcome to Wrexham TV. Showing is going to be mental next season. Yep, that is. And also, two, I am still waiting for your mother-in-law to start streaking the Zimmer in frame show. Sorry, mate, mother-in-law's not going to be streaking. I wouldn't even want to see that, tell you the truth. But funny. Yeah, they're all waiting for the mother-in-law. You know what? If I could get her down here, I wouldn't ask her to streak. But yeah, she's upstairs on a different level. She's 2 levels above me right now, and she's not coming down. I tell you that for nothing. But funny. But listen, upstairs on a different level. She's 2 levels above me right now, and she's not coming down. I tell you that for nothing. But funny. But listen, I want to show you one thing. I want to show you me. When I started this channel, I had no idea where it was going to go. And like I said at the start of the show, I don't like cutting people out of this. It makes me feel terrible when I have to say you're not allowed in. But once in a while, you have to. Because what we all created here together is in the chat today. There's a lot of good times, there's a lot of love, a lot of good people, all good people, a lot of great fun, a lot of great sarcasm. We're having a celebration, and we're doing it responsibly. But I get more out of this seeing you every week than you obviously imagine. I love watching my team, but I love commentating the game too. And going back in time, the only way for me to connect with you was to commentate the game. You see, I've done plenty of pre-games, and it's only really, I'll give you some secrets here. It's only recently that doing the live broadcasts and the live commentary, I've come out of my shell. I'm not the boring guy in the pre-game. I'm a lot livelier. I bring a lot more fun, and you do too. And that's why we have such a bloody good time. We really do. And that's why building this channel, this platform, it matters not where you are on this little blue ball. Just like a football, it's round. And just like a football, everybody owns it. And it doesn't belong to anybody. The ball belongs to us. The game belongs to us. This team, Wrexham, belongs to us. So us is what we are. There are no leaders. There's only a host, but there's all the magical superstars in the chat right now. You looking here. You're the reason why I am here. If you weren't here, I wouldn't have anything to work with. This channel wouldn't have grown the way it is, and we wouldn't be going the way we are. And honestly, I don't do this for an ego trip. I do this to see you, to see the game, because it literally gives me more than anything else in football. I've commentated World Cup games live in the stadiums. I've told you. That badge in behind me, that's an all-access FIFA badge. So I've done the big games. Fine. This, you bring me more fun, more love, and I've never cried at a football match live. You saw me cry today. That's emotion. That's real. And I'm looking on the field at a beautiful scene that we're all watching together. And I hope you're still watching the TV, because the team is still on the field. The crowd is still in the stadium. They've gone nowhere. Everybody is still joined. We're all stunned. We're stunned, absolutely stunned that we've done it. And all the pressure that we've all gone through. You have gone through a nightmare amount of pressure. It's over. It's like a crescendo. And next week, we go to Lincoln for a party with nothing to worry about, nothing to lose, just an absolute wild-ass party where you can go nuts for 90 minutes. I can let my hair down. Well, if I could. But we can let it down. We can relax. We can have a fantastic time. But again, it looks like, when you look at it, that it's finally like a freight train that's come down a 1,000-mile line, and it's been scraping the tracks and making a hollering noise as it's coming down the tracks. And slowly, as it's coming to the only one station that it's ever going to draw into, it starts to slow down. It's losing momentum. Is it going to get to the station? And eventually, you just crawl into the station with a graceful slowing speed to a final stop. And you've still got coal in the back to burn, meaning you've still got one match to play. Could you have imagined that before the start of the season? I couldn't. I am looking at the sun beating down on the Stoke Kiddas. It is a scene. It is a religious football scene, a religious soccer scene in my world, because I've never seen anything so beautiful as what I'm looking at right now. The sun is literally pouring over the whole stadium. The trees are beautiful green. The grass, exemplary, beautiful turf. And we've achieved it. A beautiful day, sun shining, you there. And I tell you, I'm coming to the chat. Digging this, tears of joy, mate. Both of us, mate, both of us. Mark Norville, I take it you are an ex-Pongo. Yeah. Maria McConnell, you're a top geezer, Steve. You're a top lady, Maria. And again, big thanks for you when you were in the crowd at Blackpool doing the commentary last week, like Jeff Williams as well. But big thanks. Love every minute of you being there. I really do. Exceptional, Maria. The women in this family that commentate for Wrexham are on the top draw list. You never, ever drop anything but perfection. It's always on the money. The women are strong in this group. You fellas, well done for respecting all the women in this group, because I tell you, they bring a story. They know what they're looking at. And Maria McConnell, She's a bit of a tipster, top tipster. She knows where to put the money. She knows what to lay. She knows who's going to win. She knows what's what. Digging this? Tears of joy, mate? Same here, buddy. Same here. Nick, remember to tell your viewers to open an extra window with the stadium noise from Matchday Wrexham. That's a great point, Nick. Listen up if you can, everybody. Nick's got a great point there. Remember, everybody, open an extra window with the stadium noise from YouTube, Wrexham Matchday Live, and then listen to this commentary. That's what Nick did. Nick, brilliant, son. Brilliant. Fantastic. Jason Schrader. Schrader, I hope I've got that right. I lived in Germany, so that should be the right pronunciation. Jason Schrader. Schrader. You got to put the Schrader. Jason Schrader. Cheering from Murfreesboro, Tennessee in the States. Come on, Tennessee. Help me get it. Big Elvis song. Get in touch with Memphis, Tennessee. Did not leave a number, but I know who placed the call. Yes, Tennessee. Lovely. I would love to come down to Tennessee. Love Tennessee. So, cheering from Murfreesboro, Tennessee in the States. I have been following the team for 4 years. Hey. Not followed the team all season. Thank you for your work. You help me feel connected to the fan base. You are, man. You are. Jason, you and me are connected right now. Right now. And we were during a game. And you and me and Maria and everybody else, we're all connected. There's no leaders. There's just familia. I love a familia. The family. We're the family. That's what it is. I raised this channel to be a family. I'm just the host, having fun, too much fun. But I'm in the family with you. So you have every reason to feel glued with us. Absolutely. Jason, never, ever doubt yourself. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story. You remember the Fonz? Yeah, Henry Winkler. My mum was in London. She went to the Houses of Parliament, the big Parliament building, downtown London. Henry Winkler, the Fonz, was in Parliament. My mum and a few girls were like, oh, look, it's Henry Winkler. Oh, I'm not going over there. Oh. Henry Winkler saw him acting like, peckerheads. He went over there and he said, ladies, I see you looking at me and I think you know who I am. But want to say one thing, ladies. Always be sure of yourself. Henry Winkler told my mum when I was a kid at Parliament in London, always be sure of yourself. I say that to everybody. Always be sure of yourself. And the Fonz said that to my mum. And my mum came back home straight away and said, you'll never believe who I met. And what he said to me. There, I share a story to you. Never, ever be unsure of yourself. You're part of this family. 100%, Jason. Jason Schrader. He's our family. Absolutely 100%. Mark Norville, RAF First Gulf and Bosnia, myself. Big up, brother. Big up. Hey. Well, I was not RAF. I was infantry. I'm not going to get into what exactly, but I was infantry. You had to be a psychopath to be in that regiment. I'm just saying that. Not giving anything away. But yeah, First Gulf War did that too. Few little jobs in Europe. Obviously Northern Ireland a load of times. But RAF, sorry. Big respect. First Gulf and Bosnia. Well done, son. Big up to you. Pickle Kisser. Smith's 2 goals today. Put him in second for his top scorer. Yes. Behind Kelman, Leighton Orient. It'd be nice to see him put 2 more in next match and end up at the top. That's why I was asking if he could get that hat-trick. Gets him closer. But yeah, final game, 2 goals. You never know. And he's been a great pickup. Smithy's been a great pickup for this club. Absolutely. Big up, Nick. Maria McConnell. Absolutely. Big up, Nick. Maria McConnell. Got a live bet. Should have put another quid on it. Got 6 up. Need 2 Sunday for the win. You'll get it. And I'm hoping you took me for the win here. Yeah? Let me know. But you would know that anyway. You know what you're doing, Maria. You know what you're doing. But yeah, you should have put another quid on it. A quid, everybody. If you're anywhere around the world, a quid is £1. £1. That's a quid. £1 is a quid. See, you get to learn great stuff all the time. Digging this back at you, son. As we all know, no great speech ever started with a salad drink 'em up. Wrexham, you've earned it. Congratulations. What a day. I'm going to say that again. That's funny. Digging this. As we all know, no great speech ever started with a salad drink. Drink 'em up. Wrexham, you've earned it. Congratulations. What a day. Jason Strader, thanks, man. You pronounced my name perfectly. Brilliant. Ich spreche 100%iges Deutsch, mein Freund. Ich wohnte für 10 Jahren in Celle und auch in Hannover, Deutschland. I know you have no idea what I said there, but I just said, Herr Schrader, Mr. Schrader. I said, I lived in Germany for over 10 years, Celle, Hanover, and speak perfect. I actually got my translator there simply because I couldn't speak German when I went to Germany. And I got to speak to people. I mean, I got a yapper. I yap all day long. What am I going to do in Germany if I can't speak to Germans? Because they don't all speak English. A lot do. So that's why I lost. That's why I learned it. Yeah. But yeah. Welcome in, Mr. Schrader. Herr Schrader, willkommen. Zur Familie. You're in the family. 100%. Don't ever forget it. Be sure of yourself. Everybody. Matt Boswell, Anzacs. Matty Boswell. Wrexham's coming to Melbourne. Wrexham's coming to Melbourne. Wrexham's coming to Melbourne. Calamity Jane back at you. Maria McConnell, I need your skills for the Kentucky Derby next Saturday. Yes. And Maria is renting out places and cleaning up places and getting people to stay, making lots of moolah on the Kentucky Derby. I hope. Make them pay, love. You do the hard work. Kentucky Derby on the Kentucky Derby. I hope. Make them pay, love. You do the hard work. Kentucky Derby. I'll be watching that, by the way. I will be watching that. Kentucky Derby next Saturday. Matt Boswell, hey from Australia. Just finished right shift. So happy I can watch replay now. Do you know the score, Matt? I hope you do. Matt Boswell, hey from Australia. Just finished night shift. So happy I can watch the replay. I'm thinking he knows the score. Matt, I hope you know the score. You should know the score. I mean, it's got to be everywhere. Maria McConnell, sorry, poor on the horses. Ain't that guy on the footy. Again, sorry, poor on the horses. Ain't that guy on the footy. Hey, everybody has their forte. If you know what you're betting on with the footy, stick to that. Don't ever thin yourself on the ground. You start losing money. I've seen guys who were tipsters turn into crazy tips as they go for different sports. Stay with what you know. What you know is your stock market. Football is my stock market. It's yours too. Stay there. It's much better for you. Had a horse in the National and it fell. That's Maria's horse in the National. Yeah. You know, I used to fanatically watch the Grand National when I lived in the UK. I kind of drifted away from it a bit, but I still watch it. I was there all day, getting the bets, looking at the horses, seeing the jockeys, everybody coming through, seeing the royalty with their silly hats and everything. Loved it. But when you move away, you get less coverage, yeah? But anyway, Calamity Jane and Mark, well, all the horses in Kentucky are inbred, so options are limited. That's right. The inbred joke is a Kentucky thing. Family trees don't fork. They'll know what they're talking about if you don't. Matt Boswell, just seen it before I came in. Great, Matt. I'll tell you what, the match itself, you watch that match. What I can say is this. It went better than planned. Wrexham were in control of this match all the way through. I don't think we've seen a finer display of putting it to bed than this game today. Enjoy what you're watching, mate. I'm not going to spoil nothing. That's just a brief scenario. But you're definitely going to enjoy it. Definitely. Maria McConnell, I wish I was winning. Yeah, no doubt about it. Calamity Jane and Maria. Calamity Jane. No, that's me renting out my house. Yeah. Renting out your house, but come on. Get many people to stay there. You make some money. Mark Norval, Calamity, Burnham Square. Put a bet on that. Hey, Burnham Square. Look up Burnham Square. Might be a secret wager here. Grim plays. What a game, eh? Absolutely. Grim plays. What a game, eh? I'm normally, when I get to the end of the game, because obviously I do the pre-game lead-in, not the pre-game, but the pre-portion of the live watch-along into the live match. Then I do the live match through. Take a little break. I took a 60-second break, yeah? Not long at all. And, You do the second half, and then by the end of the second half, you do the post game, and by the end of the post game, you normally literally your throat's gone and you're done. Today, the throat's not gone. I'm not done. I'm still full of energy. It's a different time later in the game, but what a game to actually be alive for. Everybody today in the chat, watching the game, you all had a fantastic chat. I'm blessed with everybody that was here today giving the love back at me for the commentary, because literally, you are my inspiration. You are my energy banks. You keep me going. When I see you chatting, I come alive with each and every one of you, because I know you. Matt Boswell, I watched part of Orient game on my break and saw their score. So had a good feeling. Now, there's a lot of people that have got in touch with me and said, I didn't watch any football. I came straight live here and I learned before the game with the score from me what the score was with Wycombe, and they literally shot through the roof. So it made their day even better. I can understand what you're saying, though, watching and getting that score and then having a good feeling. Because just like the sun was shining this morning and not hammering down like cats and rains. On a bad day, it rains on me. Matt, if there's a bad day coming, it rains on me and we lose. The sun is shining like crazy outside. Beautiful sunny day, no wind. It's as if it's the perfect day. It's the perfect day, all right, because it's the perfect win. 3-0, comprehensive. And I know everybody today in that stadium or anywhere around the world has had a phenomenal time. I'm going to just sing off this table and tell you what the table's doing, because it looks so damn good. And that's what I want to do. So I'm going to go straight to the table right now and look at it and gloat. Mark Norville, the Burnham Square. If you're on at the Kentucky Derby, Mark might be making you some money there, Pete. Digging this, as always, Steve, great show. Until next time, my friend, got to go. Get out of here digging this. Come back late again. We'll always have goals. Calamity Jane and Maria, don't know that was a race. No horse falling is funny. It's horrible, yeah? True. True. No problem. Mick, Wrexham won this league without getting a red card. Absolutely. I was looking at that all season thinking, we haven't exactly collected too many yellows, but we never did pick up a red all season. Do you know what that's down to, in my opinion? In my humble opinion? Phil Parkinson. Your coach sets that team up and sets the mentality up to be clean and clinical or hard and physical. Phil, clean and clinical. And he sets the team up calmly. He doesn't want them getting excited. There's a job to do on the field, a celebration after you get it done. But I think it starts and finishes with the coach, really. It really does. Your coach can make you angry or make you calm before a game, giving you the game plan and training you through the week. I think Phil may be in some people's opinions, he may be a little bit too calm at time. Proof's on the pudding, though. Yeah? The proof is in the pudding. 3 seasonal promotions back to back. Yeah? When have you ever seen that happen? You haven't. Therefore, his stock has gone up through the roof. Big clubs are going to be looking down on Phil Parkinson and maybe come up to take their clubs. So he's now raised his stock value to bigger clubs above. Remember, there's a few teams in the championship that are probably looking at Parkinson thinking, could he get us in the Premiership, or could he keep us in the Championship, more importantly? So there's a few ways to look at it, but interesting. One more. Let's go to the chat one more time. Maria McConnell, predicted text is rubbish. Should have been not guy on the horses. Gotta get these last 2 in, dare I say. Birmingham to beat Mansfield and LFC to beat Spurs. Okay, so 2 more games coming in for Maria. She's got to get Birmingham to beat Mansfield tomorrow and then Liverpool to beat Spurs for the win. Good luck to you. Grim plays. It's always sunny in Wrexham. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, it is. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to you. And coming back from comments before, Maria McConnell, it gets it done again. Good, not guy. Calamity Jane means I got it good. Everybody's happy. They understand that. No one else does because they were talking to each other. I'm just conveying the message. Philip, Mr. Sydney, Philip Virgil Jenkinson, morning from Sydney. We did it. I am so wildly excited. Absolutely. I tell you what, it was a fantastic game, PJ. And get ready for Wrexham to come to Melbourne this this summer. Are you going to go from Sydney down to Melbourne and watch the match? Let me know. If you are you taking the family? And how are you going to get there? You're going to fly or are you going to drive? I know it's a fair distance. It's not that far, but it's a lovely mountain range as you go down that coastline, going the coast a bit and down that coastline. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Phil J, Mr. Sydney. I'll fly down with a mate. There you go. Sydney. Mr. Sydney is going to fly down to see Wrexham at Melbourne City. And my brother may well be going to that game because he lives in the big city of Melbourne, Australia. We could not be further apart, but we love each other, no doubt. But I'm the top of the little blue ball, and he's at the bottom. So there you go. Good on you, Stevie. Thank you, Phil J. Thank you, Phil J. Wrexham. Phil J. Wrexham. Phil J. Wrexham. That's Phil J. Weston. Sorry, two people are blending over here. We've got two screens blending. Phil Virgil Jenkinson. Good on you, Steve. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. All it really needs to be said is that I'm going to shut this down in the next 5 minutes so you can go on and enjoy your day. But I'm going to shut it literally with me talking to you. I don't need the stats, but I'm going to look at the table and read the table respectfully so. Wrexham in second. They've done it. They've gone up another division. You didn't think it was going to happen, but they're sitting proudly with a game left in the season. In my mind, in my statistical, theoretical workout, the season has now ended as an anticlimax because there's a game to go. That's what I meant all the way with the anticlimax term. We got a game to go next week at Lincoln. See Super Paul Mullin, Ollie Palmer, and all the guys we haven't seen, Mark Howard and the rest of them too. Get them on the bench or get them on the field. The result doesn't matter. We're in the championship. But for now, Wrexham second, own second. No one can touch us. We are a championship club, 3 promotions back-to-back. At the start of the season, you probably thought it wasn't going to happen. I did say 3rd to 4th finish going through the playoffs would be how we go to the promised land. We've overachieved, absolutely overachieved. There's no other way to put this. And to think that we're going to go 4 promotions back-to-back, I'm giving it 27% chance without even looking at it seriously. That's a number that's going to be really hard to get down. 4 promotions back-to-back, that's something you might want to ponder about. We will touch that, absolutely. In third, Stockport on 84. Wycombe slide from 3rd to 4th, still on 84. And Charlton on 82. Leighton on 75. And Reading are also on 75 in 7th. But the top 6, the only change really is that Stockport displace, throw down Wycombe from 3rd to 4th and take their spot. And Wrexham stay in second and are now a championship club. Going back to the chat before we shut this down, and I'm going to say cheers to everybody with my little pinky. Maria McConnell, Grand National has changed big time over the last years. The fences have changed, and this year was unfortunate that a horse died. It ain't funny at all, but the race must go on years and years and years. Yeah, absolutely. It's a traditional race, and it is sad when a horse gets injured or has to be in a situation where it's not ending well. But it's a traditional race, just like the Kentucky Derby, and injuries are not what we look for. Phil Virgil Jenkinson. Yes, bring on SPM. Ollie Palmer in our last game for sure. Back to bed for me, Mr. Sydney. Okay, go to bed. Happy sleep. Get up in the morning nice and strong, son. And know you're in a championship club. Yes, Maria McConnell, of tradition. Can't believe I'm on horse racing now. Football is better. History is made today. People next season will be so exciting. I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things to think about as I leave you with this one. And I'm going to get rid of all the screens and just leave me and you there. Just all the screens, just me and you. There we go. That's better. That's what I like. I'll leave you with this one thought. If you look at the bottom end of the championship right now, and sadly Cardiff has been relegated today. I was looking and hoping that they'd stay and praying that they would, but they didn't. I wanted 3 Welsh clubs in the championship next year. It's not going to happen, but it would have been lovely. There will be 2, and there will be a rival match, Wrexham taking on Swansea next season. But it's all the other clubs that we're going to have to play.
And for anybody to think for a minute that we're going to blast our way through the Championship, just think again for this 1 minute and this one reason. There's going to be 3 Premier League clubs come down from the Premier League, and they have mucho million dollars, lots of money. They don't have a problem staying in the Championship or fighting back in the top half, top 6 to get back promotion. So you've got 3 clubs coming down from the Premier League. You've also got about, in my opinion, 6 or 7 clubs that are good enough to charge into the playoffs now and next season again. So you're literally working with 10 teams next season that are definitely going to be ahead of us. It's them teams we have to displace next season to make that happen, to make promotion 4x4 achievable. When you look at this season, I said there were 6 teams ahead of us on paper and technically and financially that we had to get past. There was only one team we couldn't make it past, and that was Birmingham. So next season, it's going to be doubly as hard to do what we've done this season. Just looking at it straight on. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be doubly as hard. I leave you with that one. But for now, go back to bed. Hug your pillow. Love your pillow. Give your pillow a big fat kiss, because we're a Championship club. It's a phenomenal ride. It is the best story in football. If you're taking on your day like I am, I'm literally full of adrenaline right now. So I'm probably not going to sleep tonight very good at all, because I'm absolutely pumped. I know I don't look it, but I'm literally buzzing. I'm literally I'm wired. You should be too. And if you're not, as I just look at the chat before we're getting anybody else here, I'm going to go to the chat one more time. One more time before we get out of here. Calamity Jana, Maria, same thing happened at the derby. It was terrible to watch. She was a favourite. I cried. Okay, back to footy. Ladies, I love the footy talk. I love the sympathetic nature. I love horse riding too. And hey, I tell you, up to you guys, Maria McConnell, Calamity Jana, everybody else. It's been an absolute blast. Enjoy your day. And literally, one game to go. I'm going to be left in a situation where you are not going to wipe this smile off my face. You shouldn't wipe it off your face either. Get out there, enjoy it. We've done it. 45 games. Whew. It is done. Have a great day. Love to all.